Okay. See how that goes. Is anyone talking in Discord? Real quick. Yeah, that's working. I don't hear a soul in Discord, but I see like 6 people. Maybe they're all AFK. Let's at least head near the raid. To do a couple of those quests while waiting for invites. Hello, Titan. Titanium, sorry.
The dark views just can't keep out of trouble. Do something about them, would you?
Hello, hello.
There is some conversation in the Discord.
Is Roke in here?
Him and Jess went to go do something with their dogs, I think.
Okay.
And hello, Renan. And hello, Iggy.
Guess what I found out today, English?
I don't know.
It's not gonna happen. I'll just tell you.
Oh,
So since I got my laptop and I've been playing at work,
yeah.
it
Uh-huh.
came with a setting pre-checked on it that
Uh-huh.
only allows GPU usage on applications that you select specifically. So the whole time
Oh.
I've been playing, it'd just been running off of integrated graphics.
Oh god. Okay.
Which is why my CPU was sitting at a steady
Yeah.
91C the
Oh, gross.
entire time.
Okay. Your poor
But
CPU.
yeah, I know, right? But on the flip side, dude, that's a damn good CPU for running max graphics on WoW,
Yeah, and on the
not
flip
like
side, now you
completely
can
shutting down.
give it a rest.
Yeah, as soon as I fixed it, it dropped down to like 70 to 80, which I guess 80 on laptops is fairly common for like high load stuff.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
If they didn't know how to stay out.
Yeah, my laptop sits around 82, 83.
Thanks, champ.
But it's all integrated graphics. But it's good integrated graphics.
Yeah, the processor that my laptop has is very good, but why run integrated graphics when you have a dedicated CPU?
Right.
That's a fair question.
I don't know why it came like pre-selected to do that. It's
By
really
default, most
dumb
manufacturers treat laptops as a mobile face or Facebook computer and not a gaming computer, so they go for battery life over power.
Well, it's an Asus ROG Strix laptop. So
oh well, if it's a if it's meant for gaming, then I don't know what they were thinking.
Yeah, I don't know if you've used Asus products very often, but it uses like the Asus Armory Crate application as like a control panel for everything. And one of the GPU options is like the normal GPU option is what makes it so that you have to select certain applications to use it. And then there's like the ultimate GPU option or whatever that just always runs it. So I just switched those and it worked.
Do we even bother with feast tonight?
I mean, I have food that I eat myself anyways. I don't
It
ever use
was
the
more
feast.
of a we aren't gonna kill the boss anyway, and the feast doesn't really. Yes, it could help us kill ads.
Have faith. Have faith.
Hey, why are you
have
being
faith.
such a
You're right.
Debbie Downer,
You're
bro?
Ah,
No. This isn't a DVD.
I was going good to that lamppost.
Realistic Randy.
To be honest, I'm surprised you made it back in one
Cause-
piece.
This one's gonna take us some time. Unless we pull the shit that we pulled on heroic, which is one shot it, and then we'd take like 14 pulls to re-kill it.
Which already hasn't happened, so that's out the
Well,
window.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, but with weak auras. I mean, truthfully, anything under like 40 would be one shotting it in my opinion. But because
Oh, here, can you make sure that this is the right thing? Here, I'm gonna restream. I grabbed your weak aura from last week
give me
or
2
from
seconds.
Tuesday.
Okay, yeah. So that's the one without like the.
This one
If you
here.
grab the one from the
Guy.
text file, then it's without the first 2
Yeah.
bosses.
So
Yeah,
should just
yep.
be these ones, right?
Yep, that's right.
And then
Yeah,
do I need to move any of this shit?
You do want to grab the other one. The one that Saya posted, I think. I don't know if you absolutely had to, because I didn't. It didn't act like I had to, but I did it anyway. No, you shouldn't. I mean, like, you shouldn't necessarily have to move anything. You might end up having to move something, maybe that would be the anchors thing, but you do want to get like the database and functions one. So
The one that Saya posted?
yes, yep, yeah, you want to grab the one Saya posted as well. And
It's going to be interesting for sure. 6 is not going to be an easy boss for this guild to learn.
Yeah, the DAG one I think would be if we need to move stuff around. So
Everyone has to learn how to play with balls. That's how that boss goes.
Do I need to disable one of these while we're running, or do they both run
yes, we'll find out.
congruently?
Hmm?
Do I need to disable one of these when I'm using, like, or do they both run congruently, or do I need to, like...
Oh, because you grab both? Oh, no. Yeah.
The
They
database
run
and functions
congruently.
and this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They run congruently. Supposedly. So.
Yep, raid will be starting soon.
I hit 678 today.
Jesus Christ, that a boy. That's nice. Alright, time to go make feasts and get them over to my warlock, and then we can start forming the group.
Can help with these if you want.
That is up to you.
Someone's got an open mic. The plan is to start working on the 4th boss today. This guy. So you'll see a lot of balls rolling around. Pretty much the entire mechanic of the boss revolves around everybody playing with balls. I moved too quickly. I got impatient there.
I think. Does anybody else maybe think that stat stick trinkets or stat on use trinkets are going to be irrelevant next season? Not primary stat ones, but like secondary, because it's just gonna everyone's just gonna be so overcapped on everything.
Probably.
Yeah, they had some major item level inflation this expansion, especially with this tier getting bonus item levels too, which means they have to raise next tiers even more.
Yep.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they're not gonna squish the like.
They're gonna do the squish until midnight.
Yeah, they're not gonna even like put more diminishing returns on secondary, so it doesn't scale the same. Like it's just gonna be. I mean, you're just gonna be overcapped on everything that you're right now probably close to, if not already capped on.
I could see them changing the diminishing return curve just to be assholes about it. Like that's their usual solution for Blizzard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they'll put like a debuff in the raid, like chill to the bone, like the old school days. Minus 20% all secondaries.
Oh, that would suck.
That's why I mean that's another reason that it makes me mad that so many people voted for Arakara to bring back Sackbrood. I was like, that's a stat stake trinket. You're not gonna need
It's
haste.
gonna be. It's not gonna be great, or it's not gonna be
Yeah.
nearly as good. Not to mention, like, Blizzard might just straight up, like, nerf
Nerf
it.
that
Like,
anyways.
yeah, they're gonna nerf it, thinking that they don't want it to be as good as season 1, and then it already wasn't gonna be as good as season 1, and then it's just gonna be nerfed
Yeah.
into the ground. So
Well, it was so good season 1 because the stat squish at the beginning was like, or the second, the secondary. The scaling was so massive. Like I like Warrior went from like 45% haste to the 9.
yeah,
Plans for today, if you're just coming in, I'm just waiting for a raid invites, like the raid to start. That's all. These streams usually start with me fucking off a little bit, making sure the stream's working and everything, and then the raid invites go out, and then I do the raid. That's why I'm just driving in circles. Practicing my Mario Karting. Oh, I went into that room. That's a dead end. Oh, that wasn't very...
You want me to bring my balance druid?
wait, how geared is that? Pretty geared, I assume, because it's yours.
I think he's like 666 or 67, like could be 670.
We can starfall some hyenas.
Let's see here. We are missing Tooler tonight. If you wanted to, you could. Truthfully, it doesn't. Trying to think if
I think the raid's probably forming now. Let's
we
see.
don't necessarily need Warrior on this one because we have Mystical. We don't need the extra Warrior. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you can bring your Druid. We can just triple balance Druid and just everybody else ignores ads. No.
It's the first fight Rallying Cry is not that strong on because there's no real, like, big damage going out. It's just consistent damage.
I think the biggest damage is when he lands. Like during that one weird intermission that he does that one time. So otherwise it's just do the balls correctly.
Yeah.
That's too much to ask for.
Kill the
Mechanics
boss.
correctly.
I mean, so truthfully, and I was talking with some people about this earlier today. I don't remember if Gherkin was in here or not. But like with this new gear stuff, like there is not going to be a DPS or HPS check that we don't make in this raid, probably. Like it's just this raid is now largely essentially just mechanics. And like Styx was probably going to be that way anyway. But like it is just, can you do whatever mechanics are required to kill the boss?
And the answer is
Probably not. Or it's going to take us some time, I should say, is the better answer. Right? So
Yeah.
There's one you can use an add-on, but there's another option.
times to do the balls.
If you go into I think it's graphics at the bottom. No, hold on. Maybe it's not here. We could do search. Cursor.
My daughter closed the curtain.
Cursor size. You could just be like,
Very excited.
I want a big cursor. There. Can't miss the cursor now.
All day on sticks.
In fact, I don't use the default size. I make it a little bigger. I don't make it. This is obnoxious. Like if I go to default,
Would help if I converted to rate.
it's like that. Oh, I go that manually because of the, well, I guess they've raised the default recently. The default used to be smaller, but you can just change the cursor size. There's also an add-on called Cursor Trails, where when you move your cursor around, trails will follow behind it. That could help too.
Yeah, sure. Let's use RC Loot Council, because that's definitely going to matter tonight.
Who's got the hot mic? I should look. Because the Discord overlay doesn't work on Mac OS. It only works on Windows, so I don't actually see who's talking.
Does Stakes even drop good gear?
I mean, tier.
Does he drop?
That's about it.
That one trinket's decent for like single target.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. It's largely just tier. And maybe like I could use the helm to catalyze. But I don't think I'm gonna get that, so.
He drops a tank trinket. That's about it. That's decent tank trinket.
Yeah. So hopefully we get one of those on what will be our one and only kill, because I guarantee you when we kill this, we are absolutely extending. If we don't extend even before that, so we'll see.
I'd hoped Rick would have dropped his shield, because that would have been nice. He's the only boss that drops his shield in the first 4 bosses.
Well now you could use your dinars. Your dinar, right?
Well, I have a crafted shield that's 3 item levels less, but like when it comes to shields for a prot warrior, even 3 item levels matter.
Yeah.
But I'll...
Yeah, but
use
a dinar on it.
Yeah, I'll probably use them in a later week. I don't think 3 item levels is worth using the first dinars on. I'd probably use those on a trinket. I don't know if I can get the Mythic Gallywix trinket with a dinar, can I?
No. Because we haven't
Unless you
killed
kill
Mythic
it.
Gallywix.
Oh, it has to be someone you've killed?
The heroic version. Yeah.
I already have the heroic version, so I guess I can't do that.
Yeah. So
I'd hope the 12s would be enough to unlock all Mythic loot. Oh well.
yeah,
You
it's
don't
just
like Mythic Plus loot.
Yeah, it unlocks all the Mythic plus Mythic loot. So if you have
You could get the
trinket,
floodgate trinket, I
plus,
guess, if you want to
yeah.
be defensive.
Let's see here.
I don't know what word.
All right. Now we just need to teach Noct balance.
Dungeons. Let's look at gear and
4
floodgate.
druids in here.
I've
We
been
gotta-
considering it for sticks and sticks only.
Yeah, this would be the only fight that I would even like let you switch on probably. So
Okay. Let me look at that. Let me look at why.
You know I'm not going to put that much effort into learning Boom.
Prot Warrior Abyss.
You can make me swap specs, but you
It's
can't
probably
make
Only
me
4
learn it.
buttons.
Yeah, it's just not worth it.
Starfire.
Starfall, you mean? Yeah.
Whatever. The button that does all the stars.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Here's the priority list right here.
Sticks Bunk Junker isn't real. He can't hurt you.
Oh, he could, but I gotta make sure to do the.
Look on the Valhalla Dinar guide. The top 5 are like only if on Myth Track, and they're all like end bosses. Like, yep, not that.
But you can get a pacemaker or a Tomb of Black Devotion.
Yep. Also, even heroic like Jaster Diamond might be worth. depending on your class, or it's probably worth regardless. But
Yeah, those are 3, 4, and 5, but they all say only get myth traffic. If it's a heroic, don't even bother.
Yeah, but you can buy 4 and 5 mythic because you timed all 12s.
Oh, those are mythic plus ones. Okay.
Yeah.
The top one it says for me to get is House of Cards, but obviously
Myth track.
you can get a heroic version. Maybe you could get a myth track with like your last dinar.
Pacemaker's just a crit buff. The Tomb of Light's Devotion, it's an armor crit thing, but you always switch it to crit.
I would say House of Cards is like bad for next tier though, for what discussion we had earlier.
It probably won't. It will probably have some diminishing returns, but it's also going to be obsolete. So I don't know that really, matters too much. All right, let's get people in here.
Enjoy your play, sub. Hopefully you can make your cursor big enough to see.
Gonna be here. Does anybody know? I know he had some personal stuff yesterday, but I didn't know if he was back.
Have not heard from him since Tuesday.
So basically, a lot of this, the good stuff is out. It's a shame. It would be nice to get that. Or that, but
All right, let's go see who we're missing.
That's a damage trinket, and that's a. Corruption, that's next week too.
All right, we got Thor, who's online. Dag, who is might have just joined. Oh, perfect.
Never late,
Letolith?
just on time.
That's weird. Let me zone in.
Wait, was Letolith gone today?
There it goes.
Yes, today and Tuesday.
Or what? I thought it was just next. Wasn't it just next week and then Tuesday next week?
Oh, maybe so. I know it was
That's what
3 days.
I don't
It
remember.
was 3 days, so you might be right. You might be Tuesday,
Yeah,
Thursday,
'cause
Tuesday. Yeah, 'cause it was 3 days. So yeah.
yeah, because he was coming back on a Tuesday, and that was like the questionable one. So
Can you summon me, Pinkfish? I'm finishing up.
yeah, we definitely can.
Invisible wall. I was gonna stand in the fire.
There's Dag.
I mean, I meant to whisper you.
This whole area is fake. Oop, I can stand in the fire here. Okay.
19 or 29 Gilded Crest just like literally sends me over the edge. It makes me so mad.
Yeah, Letolith's crispy. Oh, mid's probably coming. I would imagine they've been pretty good attendance wise.
Okay, we are short 3, but we're getting there.
I'm pretty sure they signed up. Although Rogue, I don't know if you saw, but the helper bot is having some issues. Yeah. The time is very wrong.
Well, the damn thing would message me 4 times every like 30 minutes saying it needed permission, so I deleted it. And then
Okay. All right. Yeah, it looks like probably just the time's messed up, but all right, yeah, there's Letoliths. Okay, so it is
probably
just
got the wrong time zone.
So it's Crispy, who I don't know, may or may not be here. I'm not sure. And then Yannick's gone, which I think Red's probably.
Gives me the time here. It's this is server time, and my local time is 3 hours ahead of that.
We might actually need Jess tonight, which is fine because, yeah, we're down like potentially five people if like Crispy's not here tonight. So
let's see.
I am here.
Yeah.
I will wait to go to
Also,
Keys.
actually, this would be like the best night to do it too, because we aren't killing the boss. It is literally just ball practice. So. And figuring out weak auras. Go get the weak auras if you haven't, Jess.
Our normal raid roster, the only one missing is Letalist. That's online.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, because I assume mid is coming. And so then there would just Lit Earth. Oh, I'm forgetting Lit Earth. Jess, you're probably okay. Lit Earth's in the other group. I knew I was missing somebody. What is this?
So
You cannot trade those, Daffy. Those are warbound. You can put them down though in the raid. That's fine.
Question about the weak
When
auras.
it's time for it. Yeah.
So download the full version of the one that you linked, and then also the one that Ushaya linked.
So download go to the original one, and then inside the little comments, it'll tell you get the anchors and the something like data functions or something like
Database and functions. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's essentially the one Ushaya linked, the one Dag linked, and the one either one of the ones that I linked. Yeah.
Okay.
Either the one I linked or the text import code.
Do I
If
need
you don't do the
anything with
import code, you probably want to delete the first two bosses, or I should say Vexy and Reverb that's in there, because we don't use them. Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
You also need to go into your DBM or bigwigs and turn off chat yells for rolling rubbish.
Yeah. If you don't do that, we will quickly figure that out. During the polls, it's really download the weak auras is as much as I want people to do right now. Oh, Crispy's online. Crispy might be coming, which actually means we might not even need red. Maybe.
I'm getting weak auras just in case.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, something in the Discord actually.
Something tells me you will almost certainly be needed at some point.
You got to get that database and function ones first before you do the raid one. That's why you're getting errors.
See, I didn't, and I did not get errors. I don't know.
You might not have had errors turned on by default.
Well, yeah, that could be. Yeah, those errors.
I really, really, really want a glyph that lets me stay in non-dragon form.
All right. And mid said that they're running just a little bit late, so that's fine. Is most people in? Yeah, let's go kill trash and get to the boss. Let's go kill trash and get to the boss.
Hello? Ah.
Adele?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
We can.
Cool. Yeah, I'm coming tonight. Sorry, I was trying to get my microphone. I'm at a new place again tonight, so just got everything set up.
All right.
What is this?
Just run into the boss room so we know what is and isn't.
Sticks, dig through all that
Pulled
junk you're
and we have
sitting
to deal
on
with.
and deal with these pests.
Gollywicks couldn't whoop you little hooligans?
I think they pulled
I'll
ads.
show them how we did it in my day.
Something like screamed at me when we went around that corner.
Like most people died before getting to the boss.
God, there's almost no trash to get to here.
Yeah, there's not really. Huh?
if you do it right.
Oh,
I
thank you,
pulled that
Perk.
trash
Somebody pulled what trash?
at the beginning.
If y'all
If you
pulled
pull,
it, just
if
die,
you pull
and then you
trash,
can
just
summon.
die. It will summon. Yep.
Oh, second wind is disabled in this spec. That's why I'm not self-healing. I
See.
forgot about that.
As long as I have a warlock and one other person with me in a two-seater mount, I can walk directly from the hotel to lock and stock.
Well, that's pretty nice.
Yeah. It is a bit sketch in places if you haven't killed Bunk Junker, but if you kill Bunk Junker, it's not an issue at all.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that I believe. All right. Let's get people summoned.
Yeah, sorry, I'm still outside the raid because I'm focused on weak
Yeah.
instead of helping.
No. You actually stay outside the raid, truthfully.
Yeah.
I
Is
mean,
there
not
something
that
that I need to install?
the weak auras that are posted in the Tuesday, Thursday.
Okay,
There's 3 of them.
Oh, there's 3 of them.
I mean, they're all related to the same thing, but there's 3 of them. You want the one that DAG linked the anchors, you want the one Usia linked the database and functions, and you want the one that I linked. Either one of them.
Well, the one you
The-
linked
the-
was 2 different ones.
The
It's the same one, but 2 different versions. One he edited and
yes.
one that's the
Yep.
original.
Yep. Yeah, if you download the original, then it's got the first 2 bosses, which you probably want to like get rid of. And there's mid. Which then leaves Litterth, I believe, as the last one. And I think that they are just finishing up now, so that's perfect timing. So assuming Litterth's here, Red, you're good, but
I'll hang out for a bit.
yep. Yeah, there's also that.
Okay. Okay, we're almost full.
Oh, Red, don't take that.
It's okay, I'm tabbed out anyway.
Time to play with balls. Yes, that is unfortunately very correct.
Balls of steel.
I got my rep this week.
Is Litterth.
No, I'm gonna do LFR later. Top that off.
Yeah, they're all done. They're out.
Okay. I'm still near the bottom. 680 already. That person's been grinding hard. I gotta look at Cryo's gear. What's going on here? Damn.
If you make it. Oh boy.
They have a lot of gilded crests. But they gotta update their crafts. Cryo hero 8 out of 8 in all slots.
All right. All right. I don't know where Litterth is. They aren't in the other chat anymore. All right, Red, let's just get you in. and we'll just go. You got the weak orders and stuff, all right?
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we haven't really played with them yet. I bet that's
There he is.
There's Lilith.
Walking back out of
Meow.
raid.
okay. Just kidding.
Happy.
Let Earth, you gotta be quicker, dude.
I have many lucky doos. You like?
All right. You guys have fun.
All right. Thanks, Red.
Many farewells.
Yep. Always here to help.
All right. Summon in Lit.
Poor Red. Her
and-
job is basically a bench roster fill-in. Come in if someone's missing, and then bounce out if they show up. That's what she prefers, though.
Assist.
But
I gotta make sure I put down the right markers here. Star is here. Oh, can you not do that while I'm trying to do marks? Thanks. All right.
you and Roke will also have to go into your bigwigs and turn off icon marking. I already turned mine off.
I think it's actually off by default.
Is it?
I was in there looking. Yeah, I couldn't. I mean, we'll find out, but I was in there looking at it earlier, and it looked like it was off, or at least what I think.
Yes, rolling rubbish marker.
Yeah,
Is that what you're talking about?
is
off.
defaulted off. Yeah. So. Okay. There's our quadrants. All right. All right. So yeah, tanks. We first want to tank him essentially like right where he was, like right there.
In between
In,
yellow and green.
in between star and green for the first
And
one.
he goes,
yep.
does he go clockwise or how does he move?
He goes clockwise is what all the weak ores and stuff assume you're going with him.
Okay.
So you essentially like will start
You
like
just want to be in the middle of those every time.
after the intermission, he'll end up like kind of by green. And then you essentially just go like I think it's one quadrant at a time in clockwise, right? So you go green to purple. Maybe you go in between purple and orange,
I
and
think
then
you
to
go in between.
orange, yeah, and then to star, and then like the boss should be dead, I think. So
Now, we alternating balls, we're trying to go with perma ball mode for tanks.
tank wise, I think it would be best if you tried to always have the ball mystical. Because I think Roke is going to be better when it comes to add stuff.
We'll give that a try to start. I'll just taunt right before the ball goes out, but like let him get to the debuff.
Like almost all day today is just going to be largely just us trying stuff. So, okay, let's get cauldrons and feasts down. Daffy, if you wanted to stick one of those feasts down, now would be the time.
Well, trying to see stuff and get everybody to see the weak order to use it. I think that's the big thing.
Yes. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
it's in the feast.
Sorry.
No, it ain't. I thought it was. It's right beside it.
Yeah, it's okay. There's a refreshment table that's inside the feast, which you should also grab. Which one are we missing? Boop? Oh, there it is. Just kidding. It's already down. My bad.
Oh, it's over here.
All right, let's make him disappear. Okay. All right, so here's the deal. That weak aura, if you get the balls, there's going to be two things that pop up on your screen, I believe. One is an icon, and the other is a directional arrow. And the directional arrow is only going to be like rough as to like which quadrant you're in based on where it thinks the boss is and like stuff. So like the arrow's not going to be perfect. Definitely pay attention to the icon, right? I think it's going to be at like the top of your screen. That's your quadrant. You're responsible for getting to medium size, hitting any of the scrap masters to interrupt them, getting big, and then either blowing up a bomb in your quadrant or rolling into the boss. Everybody else, just like Heroic, we are going to be hard swapping to bombshells. We want to get those bombshells dead. We'll probably do some like DK stuff as far as like slappy hands grip in timings and stuff. But we'll just play around with that tonight.
I play mostly
if you get the balls,
single player story based RPGs, but also anything that's got a good story or a
keep
atmosphere I'll play too. Like I played Silent Hill 2 remake recently.
Hold on. Thor had to go back to Ebonhold.
I'll be playing Death Stranding 2 when it comes out.
Something happened to it.
Yeah, when you recraft one of those, it takes the DK enchanted.
And I'll usually play Nintendo IPs too, so I'll probably play like Zelda and Mario. Anything else that comes out on Switch too.
But DKs get free weapon enchants. So.
That's true. Yeah, free bonus. Yep, that is true.
And they're probably better than the other ones. So
there's still 3 charges in that, by the way.
I'm not.
It's probably
healers. It's probably a healer or mystical would be my assumption. I doubt that there's.
I always take my 20.
Kirk, did you get mana
And
pots?
almost certainly it's a healer, and that's fine with me. So.
Kirk, get your free mana pots.
Wait, can't he come back
I got 5.
here, or no?
Just take your portal that you used to get to Ebonhold, and you'll come right back.
His death gate will be to the front, though.
Oh, that's true.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
he would have to do that. You're right.
Yeah,
You're
we
right.
used to druids too. We used to do that if like we didn't have a lock to summon. We'd use druids or DKs to port and then port to the front and go out.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
This boss, the first few pulls are going to be literally people just figuring shit out, so I would expect no progress
There's Thor.
in the first pulls.
There's again. We aren't going to bother with like Vantis runes or anything, so I have no faith. All right. I'm going to wait until the boss gets into a little better position. And then we're going to go. I think he's going to walk back here, isn't he?
I think he was just over here, isn't he? I think he's going to walk away.
There's some stuff in this
All right,
pot.
whatever.
Someone hasn't gotten it.
All right, here we go. Thanks, just try to pull him over there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to teach you young pups a lesson.
Also, where he starts is also roughly where the DAC point is for the
Spread. Debuff on you.
Fire circles spread out.
Defensive.
All right, here comes the first sorting.
Special coming. Move to star.
Seen nothing yet.
Remember, you're paying attention to the weak aura, not whatever you're saying if
Medium
they are
ball.
different.
Oh, I gotta go to
The bombshells.
Where's the...
Need to get the scrap master. I don't know who was green. Perfect.
Big ball. 5, 4, 3.
And somebody ran into a bombshell.
Well, there's one on the boss, but we slappy
Yep.
hands him in, so you just got
Yeah, which is fine.
Spread. Debuff on you.
If you want something done
All
right,
right. Go to the gateway. We can practice this. And
Watch your
then
step.
gate.
time to check.
I also want to practice the taunt too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, keep going. We'll do 2. we'll do 2 ball sets almost every time.
Spread. Debuff on you.
Can someone stick a res on mid? I forgot to set a stone. Thank you. Mid,
Special
don't take
coming.
that.
Move to star.
Let's see
All
what
right,
I
balls,
got.
balls, balls, balls. You got your quadrants.
Well, that's weird.
Also,
I
the moment-
just disconnected as
the
soon as I balled.
Oh, well, that's fun. The moment you get a ball,
Oh yeah, don't run whoever that was.
I'm disconnected as a ball, so I don't know where my ball's going.
Oh, that might have been you then. Somebody smashed into a bomb shell.
Okay, so as a general rule, DKs with slappy hands, make sure that you are on the inside of the boss, right? So towards the center of the room. And then what? Oh, litter to the left. Oh, god damn it. You can't do that in Mythic. If you can't come, you just... Okay. Alright, I'll find red.
Let's see here.
Did he say anything or just left?
Don't announce
He whispered
position.
me saying he has to go.
Okay.
You just pull Jess in too if you have to.
Yeah, yep. That is definitely another option.
We should make bleeds come in. That's what we should do. Where are you, bleeds? I know you're lurking out there.
Shows up for one pull and then leaves. I don't. Okay.
We also waited for him.
Yep, we did. Oh, we did.
No, raid has started. We've already done one pull. And then someone left the raid after one pull.
It was a few minutes. All right.
It was long enough for us to almost pull red in from the start, so.
Bleeds is one of our former raiders, but he's always lurking in chat.
He's not answering.
I don't see him yet, though.
Get Jess in here.
She just shook her head.
Well, I'm shaking my head too, if that makes you feel any better. So the general rule. Sorry, got very distracted with all that. So the general traffic rule, we'll call it. Try to get the bombshells towards the middle, and if you're rolling your ball into the boss, you come from the wall into the boss, right? So come from the backside. Or at least I think that's going to be the backside. So. Oh, now red's here. We'll just leave it as Jess. We'll just no. We'll leave it as you because actually there's a good chance we're still on this when I'm on vacation. So, Red, I think we're just gonna pull Jess in. Sorry.
Okay.
You took too long. I wasn't sure if you were still there.
I was away from my computer for a little bit, but that works because somebody else literally just skipped dinner. So
Perfect. Okay.
I can go fill in that group again.
Good deal. Good deal.
Thanks, Red.
Yep. All right. All right. Let's ready check it.
Okay. We're back at 20, back ready to go again.
Oh, sorry.
Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2,
Time to teach you young pups a lesson.
Careful, Dag, since the boss is moving at the start.
What a time.
Spread.
spread.
It shouldn't be an issue with the whole raid together. That means I have more than one MED.
All right.
Special coming.
Here comes the ball. Remember, pay attention to the weak aura. Not if you're yelling,
Medium
you can turn
ball.
that off in your DBI
Spread.
settings.
Small set triangle, but I'm the only one that should be over here.
Melt it down.
Big ball. 5, 4.
Oh, bomb went off.
3,
Yep.
You gotta get to it quick.
Yep. That would be Letolitz's squadron, it looked like. Or at least he was over there.
Keep an undermine clean, yeah.
I know, I was at triangle, but so was someone else. And the weak aura had me go to triangle every pull.
What's the
that was okay.
the
It was me, I think, because I was circle. It was just this is the first time that I got it since the
Oh, okay.
had the Wii
Yeah.
era, and this shit was just like all in like bad spots.
You get like 3 or 4 seconds to go to your quadrant before you actually become a ball. Like once you get the debuff, you should actually roll over there immediately.
Oh no, that wasn't the problem.
Oh,
It was
okay.
just, like I literally had the symbol and the bars like displaying who
So-
had.
Oh, they were in.
in
Yeah.
the middle of my screen.
Yeah.
So there's an Anchor's weak aura. If you download that, it'll put it in the right
Yeah, you
spot.
need the anchors.
Yeah, I downloaded that, and that stupid fucking list was still in the middle of my screen.
Yeah. So, just uno momento. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
what-
I figured there's gonna be some of that tonight.
What
What
is?
Go ahead.
Jess.
There, I had like some lightning looking thing attached to me. What was that?
Yep. That's a bonus mechanic. That's a mythic mechanic. So
Do I
during,
need
when
to
you
do anything with it?
when you do pop a defensive, you don't
Okay.
do anything. It's a healer thing, and
Okay.
you're gonna get hit pretty hard.
Yeah.
As a warlock, you probably feel it maybe the least, but
Well, I just didn't know if I needed to like
yeah.
run out of the group or put
Nope.
it somewhere or okay, I'm good.
Nope, it's just
Defensive.
it's gonna
Okay.
target somebody. It's gonna do a bunch of damage, and that's pretty much it. So,
What is the
um,
recycler?
what is the recycler? I think that's the
But the mechanic from yeah, that's the one where the balls have to run them over before they kill you.
from the Scrap Master. Yep.
Oh.
So that
Oh,
was they didn't
have
get
to
rolled
scrap
over.
it.
Yeah,
If I had to
somebody
guess,
didn't
it
get
was
run over.
probably in Wolf's Quadrant, right?
I just
So
didn't. Well, I just didn't know what I died from, and I was like, did I
Yep.
do something wrong? And
nope.
so-
The answer's no. The answer is somebody else probably did something wrong, and there's going to be a lot of that tonight, and that's just the way it is, and that's fine. So here we go. Yeah, I mean, like I said, this fight is going to be a lot of. We're going to be between like 60 and 80% for a long ass time, and then we should see some pretty quick progress, hopefully. So once we start breaking through that. All right, here we go.
Oh, at least get a pull.
Point is just a lot of people need. I mean, everybody needs to see the ball mechanic
5,
probably at least a few
4,
times. So
3, 2, 1.
Time to teach you young pups a lesson.
Boss was gracious this pull. Started in the right place.
Spread.
fire circles spread out.
Debuff on you.
Get
Defensive.
Here comes the sorting. The moment you get the ball, you can stop your DPS and
Special
start
coming.
lining up
Let's
where you're
see
gonna go.
what I got.
Again, pay attention
Line
to
up
the weak
here.
aura, not whatever you're saying. You should turn that off, in fact. Everybody else, bombshells.
Spread.
Don't forget to get medium, roll over the
Medium
Scrap
ball.
Masters. Perfect.
Melt it
Remember, if you're
down.
rolling into the boss, roll in from the backside.
4, 3.
There were like 3 people at triangle that time. I barely got to.
Yeah, it looks like there was
Spread.
not anyone at circle.
Debuff on you.
If you want something done right,
Everybody to the gateway.
Watch your step.
And nope. See, no one. You weren't there.
More trash for the
Whoever that was. Was that mystical?
It was panned.
Oh, okay.
So we're staying where we were.
Yeah, essentially stay right
Spread.
here. Here comes fire circles. Don't be near trash.
Debuff on you.
Res perk.
I can use Hellstone.
I just didn't know if
Special
we
coming.
Ain't seen nothing
Yeah, go for it.
yet.
Balls, go line it up. Go line it up. Pay attention to the weak aura.
Okay, where is that?
Everybody
Medium
else on
ball.
bombshells, bombshells, bombshells.
Spread. Big ball.
No.
Debuff on you.
Smack the bomb.
More trash. Melt it down.
Once again, go around the other side.
I saw him
Keep
come
it
flying
under
I actually-
off the edge, and
I
then
actually-
I probably should go the other way. Bring the bombs.
I actually think they were back here, weren't they?
the bombshell.
No, yeah, where they ran into it, or was that a different one?
Yeah. This one got hit.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah. It was
I mean,
right behind me.
we could flip it around if you wanted, but the problem is like it's just going to be hard to get the bombshells there, right? Because they're usually going to be coming from the middle.
Yeah, that's
which is why people do that. So I think it's fine. The way
Also,
we
just
had it.
posted
You
a
just
weak
gotta be-
aura that puts a giant avoid over the bombshell's head if you want it.
Yep. If you have problems, definitely do that.
Hey, so
Also,
Mason just asked me how many bombs are there?
No, I did not.
of the you're talking bombs or bombshells?
It's progressive.
How many bombs are there that
More-
needs to be ran
So
over?
the first one there's one, and every subsequent one there's two.
Okay. There you go, Mason. No problem.
That's wild. I haven't even gotten a ball yet.
It's okay to
You
ask
just
questions
got
there, Mason.
fully outed.
You just you
Yeah,
don't have
dude.
much for me, bro.
You just
All
gotta
right, my
speak
fault,
up,
my
man.
fault. Yeah, my bad.
Mason, anything, just ask. We got you.
I actually hate that they use green as one of the colors instead of like red or orange. I feel like green is harder to see once all the trash piles are out, which are also green.
Came through, and Wolf just instantly said, "Mason asked
I literally didn't even whisper.
Let's say, and who was yelling? Let's see here. It was Nose and Wolf. Wolf, go into DBM and disable your yell stuff.
DBM.
Or Bigwigs. I'm pretty sure it's DBM though, because I don't think Bigwigs is doing it.
I couldn't find
Maybe
that
I'm
option
wrong.
in mine. I don't know how to get to it.
It's slash DBM.
I put a thing. I put
Raids,
a
the war
picture of
I
it.
have bigwigs.
Liberation
Yeah, but I use
Thundermine.
bigwigs.
I think it's off by default in bigwigs, but unless you have another weak or that's maybe conflicting.
No, I didn't hear anything. I haven't gotten anything. I just, we're good.
Do you not have DBM, Wolf?
I don't. I have big wigs. I'm turning off the rolling rubbish, right? Is that what I'm
Yeah.
doing? Okay. Yeah. We're good.
Yeah.
The rolling rubbish marker.
Well, the say bubbles too, but
it's not just it's the say bubbles, which are.
I mean, I'd be shocked. Does anybody pay attention to that shit?
I
There's a
mean,
giant
it's
fucking icon
the-
on your
the-
screen.
The problem is that the say bubbles also say the marker, even if you don't have the markers on. Right. That's the problem.
Do people play with say bubbles?
Yeah, I mean, in the last one, both. I mean, Hughes, Nostradamus, and Wolf all did it. I mean, that's.
I mean, with them on, like you could turn them off.
I mean, the thing is that if you have your whole raid on DVM or your whole raid on Bigwigs,
Yep.
then you can just put the markers down and then like you can see it right over your character, so you can go by that. But I don't play with save bubbles personally. But
I find that strange. Sorry.
Yeah, it is.
It's unimportant.
It does exist. Here we go.
Somebody requested it at some point, so that's why it's there. Most
5,
likely.
we actually had it before the week, Gora. But people
2,
Yep.
1.
Time to teach you young pups a lesson.
Fire circles spread out.
Spread.
If you get targeted by the electrical thing, by the way, you do want to pop a defensive. That is what both of our first deaths were
Defensive.
last time. So.
Special coming.
Oh, let's see.
Here it comes.
what I
Balls.
got.
Yeah.
Those bars really are in the way.
In the wrong area.
Medium spread.
I don't know if he has the weak aura, to be honest with you.
Watch your feet.
I totally hit a bombshell there.
You hit a bombshell?
Yeah.
Was it on the backside?
It was real close to Ed I was trying to run over, and I just got too close to it.
Okay.
Would you
I
like me to
mean,
res?
no, because you are.
Okay.
I don't want to deal with not having a soul.
Spread.
I have one.
Debuff on you.
Oh, just kidding. All right, go ahead. You can res then.
If you want something done right,
To the gateway. Get to the gateway. Get to the gateway. To the gateway.
Watch your
do
step.
it yourself.
And go.
Oh, that hits hard.
That we want like an AMZ there, Cody, right at the exit of that gateway at that time.
Oh my god.
I also should have held my rally longer. It fell off before that hit.
Yes. Yeah.
Debuff on you.
Because like during the intermission isn't a big deal. That actual hit is the. There's quite a bit of damage there. So.
Special coming.
Oh, let's see what I got.
All right, and we're just gonna die here. But practice the balls anyway.
Where's
Those ball people.
Whoop ya!
Spread.
Clean.
Oh. I messed that up.
Melt
Defensive
it down.
medium ball. 5, 4. Big ball.
Keep it under my.
I got the ball
Yeah,
on
since
the first phase. I did not
can't
see a
recall.
quadrant pop up for me.
Do you have all the weak cores installed?
Yes, I have all of them installed.
Just nothing on your screen?
Should have 3 like star,
Yeah.
triangle.
Yep, right at
And
the top of your
before-
screen.
Before you like when you get it, an arrow pops up and tells you which way you're going to be going when you turn into a ball as well.
Yeah, gotta be careful with that because that's not always.
Oh, well,
Like,
it's been accurate for me.
So a consistent problem I'm seeing with the second balls is because everyone's starting at green. They're eating up my piles before they get to their section, and then I don't have enough to eat.
Yeah. No, Nostradamus was. I mean, then you got to go to a different section, right? But
like ideally, like when you're trying to go to your quadrant, don't eat up the where we start.
it was Nostradamus that was not doing what they were supposed to do. So. Is there a way for me to check weak aura?
Yes, there's a weak aura check in method raid tools.
Oh, I figured it out. I got it.
What happened? Or what was it?
Because we didn't really do any of this last week, I just had it to never load. So
Oh, well, there you go. That'll do it.
You just
Yeah,
sent
I
out
got
a
it.
fiction lock.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Why am I importing Flock?
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Why did that happen?
Too late. I already did it.
Oh, that is not okay.
Too later.
That's
I'm a
like
fucking warlock now.
Yeah,
Holy
yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Hold on.
Like,
Hold
Is
on.
Is that me?
Shaman.
What did I do?
I don't.
Send the weak
No,
aura
that had to be
tools?
me. But I didn't know that I could do that.
Force it on people. What is it? A
that's-
So
vaccine?
that was the
that's cool.
that was the weak aura
Okay.
that I got from you specifically, and it was on load never. And when I did that, all of that just happened. When I like unchecked the never box, that's what popped up.
You're doing a great
You
job.
really want to convert us
Okay,
all into
it looks
locks, so
like-
there's no
yeah,
chance
yeah,
that you'll be the only
yeah.
one.
I think
Okay. So
I don't know what it was. But that weak aura is on now. I'll tell you that
not
much.
that one.
Crispy, I have no idea how you got up here.
We're all affliction locks tonight.
The list. I don't need the list. I think I can. Let's see. Load.
Demon Killer is the only one that does not have the weak aura.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I was getting to.
There, I hope that gets rid of the list. I don't care about the list. It's distracting.
Apparently, I can push weak auras from. Wow, that's crazy. All right.
Also, Boop,
I
you
am
don't have the
never going in
hankers
there
one,
again.
which might help with the moving the stuff in the right position.
Yeah, I don't have the anchor one anymore because I deleted it because it wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, I don't need the anchor, so I'm able to move the weaker on its own. You just click, you just expand, you just expand it down, click on sticks, and you get this big box, and you just drag that around.
Stick stuff.
Yeah,
that's
I
true.
think I think that's essentially just like gives a default or something that like maybe they would be good here. So
And also, if you don't know, that little arrow in the top right corner of weak auras actually collapses the window, so it's not in the way while you're trying to do that.
Yes.
The one next to the closed box. It minimizes it.
See here.
All right.
Daffy.
All right.
What?
Rogue, Crispy, and Jess are all using now stuff. All you now enjoyers.
All right. Here, let's go walk around them, and then here we go. All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to teach you young pups a lesson.
All right, so hopefully that should help because Nostradamus was definitely the one that was stealing your stuff, at least on that last pull. Mystical.
Spread.
Spread.
Debuff on you.
Defensive.
Here comes
Special
balls.
coming.
Here comes
Oh,
balls.
let's see what I got.
Ooh.
Medium ball. Spread. Big ball.
All right, I got the bomb. Everybody else can roll.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Gherkin, I'm guessing. Oh, not a recycler. Oh yeah, dude. Balance Druid, you gotta
Interact
basically
two.
just sit under the boss.
I see that.
Yep.
Oh, Gherkin's on a balance trip.
Yep. Yep.
Spread.
Yeah, you
All right,
had the
Debuff on you.
Fire
Yeah.
circles. Also, let's go ahead and res Gherkin.
If you want something done right,
Just wait to take this until after the.
There's a terrible time to pop cooldowns.
Watch your step.
Gateway.
Watch your
AMZ.
feet.
Just stay on the gateway.
More trash for the pile.
All right, that wasn't.
Rally was late again.
All right, here comes fire circles. Don't be by trash.
Spread.
Yeah, so Mystical, you're always going to get the one that's like the next place that we go to, or you should be. And you want to just clear out as much trash as possible, largely. So.
Special coming.
Here
Taunt
comes the
off.
ball.
Oh, I was late in the taunt. I guess you could practice Roke.
Yep, that's fine. All right, everybody else is on bombshells. Pay attention to your quadrant. Roke, are you?
Spread.
You don't
It sent me
seem to be in
two
the- right.
green.
Green?
Tanks always get sent to green, always.
I don't think it's always.
Defensive.
Because I think it just depends where the boss is. Like later in the fight, it will be somewhere else.
No, Rillo told me it's always green for tanks. It's always been green for first and second set for me.
First and second set. I mean, I wasn't sure about the second set, but the first set makes sense.
Both sets have been green every time, and I asked Rillo, and he said, yeah, tanks are always green the whole fight.
The whole fight? Okay. All right. That's interesting. I wouldn't have guessed that, but
Well, it does make it easier. Now everybody just knows one of the other three
I mean,
quadrants to go to.
it definitely makes it easier for, and it makes it really easy for tanks. So
Yeah, Rillo plays tanks, so he probably favored himself.
yeah. Well, that's why I thought that the tanks were like always like kind of like the next stop for the boss. But so really good job with the first set. I mean, Gherkin was the only death, and that was oh my god, I'm playing Balance Druid on this fight death. So Pen, were you late getting out?
No, he died. He died
Out
to
of the
the hit. It
circle.
looked like.
I see 2 hits though.
I might have been slightly late getting out.
Okay.
I mean, he was at the gate when we gave.
I
it
know,
to him
but
as
I'm
an
wondering.
angel.
I'm wondering if his body died and he just
He may
kind of
have been
rolled
turned
through.
into angel right
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
So
Did Sarah and Braun just get into it?
No, he's
Oh.
wants my attention. I played with the dog biting me the whole.
She don't want to play right now. She's upside down on her back. Just laying there.
So he's like so Sister won't play with me. I'm gonna go beat up Dad.
All right. Yeah, that was really really clean. The first one. What did we all die to? Was it
I
we did a
was
bomb went off?
circling.
Or...
Yeah, I was circling a bomb like a moron. I couldn't
Okay.
get to it. It
There was
felt
a bomb in the
painful.
building.
Jess, you have a tip for him?
you can roll into the wall. Would be
What?
He was rolling around a bomb. Wasn't it you that
Oh
sent me
yeah,
that clip?
Yes. That's. I felt like that clip. Yes. It was miserable feeling.
Death by turn radius.
Thank you. I try.
This boss is gonna be a lot of early wipes until everyone gets good at balls, and then the pulls get much longer.
The floppy hands on the bombshells was impeccable as well.
Are they both doing it? Because we should really alternate that.
I think they
as
are both doing
bad
it,
as
but
it
I'm not
is,
sure.
but all right. Schwartzen, you hold yours for the second set of ads, unless it's back up for the second set, but I doubt it is.
Cooldown.
Oh, I should do a repair. We're already at 50, or I'm already at 55%.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, just hold it for.
4,
Yeah.
3,
I mean, it's not like
Time to
crazy
teach
long
you
either,
young
though.
pups
Oh,
a
that boss was
lesson.
closer than I wanted him to be.
I have chains every minute, so I probably can do chains every time too.
Yeah, I think it might be quick enough that we can
Spread.
do almost every other,
Debuff on you.
but
Defensive.
Ball time.
Special coming.
Ain't seen nothing yet.
balls, stop DPS. Go figure out how you're gonna get there.
And somebody's eating my trash again.
Medium. Get the scrap masters.
Medium ball.
Ah,
Spread.
Don't roll into bombshells.
Debuff on.
that was me. I was trying to get a pile next to the bombshell.
Just stay away from them. Do you got the weak aura that says big no stop?
I do, but people are still eating my piles in the start, so I have limited quantity to eat from.
I mean, you can definitely go. I mean, it looks like there's still quite a bit there, right? Which is not too
Spread.
far away. Boop, you got a soul stone, right?
Also,
If
we
you
need
want
to define
something
the
done
quadrants because, like, the quadrants where this symbol is, right?
Yes, the quadrants are just where the symbol is. Get to the
Don't
gateway.
charge
We'll practice
yourself.
this. AMZ.
Time to take out the
Cool. All
trash.
right, everybody die.
Now, somebody ate 3 of my small piles, and you need the small piles to get the medium piles.
Spread.
Look.
They probably could have gotten the small piles out of diamond, but I'm trying to stay in my own area. Now all my small piles were gone.
If you can't get big in your own area, you gotta go somewhere else, right? Like, I mean, it's also possible that like there might not be enough spawned in your area, right? If they're all medium or maybe they're all small, whatever. Like,
We didn't. Oh, never.
the quadrants aren't like hard set. You should definitely start there, and you should definitely try to get scrap masters and bombs in your area. You should largely try to stay in your area. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it was probably Wolf, maybe, but then Wolf did. I mean, it wasn't too bad. He might have just grabbed your stuff on his way out to his area. I don't know, but can't run into bombshells. Definitely can't run into bombshells.
The idea is you're only supposed to go to your own area, but because everyone's starting in my area, I gotta deal with people fighting over my limited resources.
5, 4, 3,
Also,
2, 1.
If you're not using your revival right after that big slam is a good spot for it.
Spread. Debuff on you. Defensive.
Here comes balls.
Special coming.
Oh, let's see.
Stop
what I
DPSing.
got.
Go do the balls. Go do your balls. Go do your balls. Everybody else is doing bombshells.
don't-
Fire circles are coming.
Well, I'm going to have to go into diamond again.
Medium bull.
That was not where
That
you
was
wanted to
me.
go,
Yeah,
Wolf.
it was me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Big bull.
You in fact
Park there.
back to do it.
5, 4, 3,
Can't park there.
2, 1.
All right. Well, also, if you have if you pick up a scrapmaster and then you end up like running into a bomb or
Interrupt
something,
to spread.
interrupt them before coming back to the
Debuff
group.
on you.
If you want something done right.
To the gateway. To the gateway.
Watch your
Do it
step.
yourself.
AMZ.
Ha! Whoop ya!
All right. I think we only lost one there. Nice.
Those little gnome legs didn't make it.
No, I realized I didn't have my macro for my
Spread.
control shard or whatever anymore.
Spread out. Spread out.
Just how much trash is left everywhere else?
Here with no trash.
That's because everybody takes it.
Let's see
Yeah.
what
All
I
right.
got.
I was late in the
Go
taunt.
to your quadrant. Go to your quadrant. Thor, you need to go to your quadrant.
It goes
in the triangle.
Yep. It's
Spread.
Thor.
Debuff on you.
Thor, if you're gonna be in the triangle
Watch
one,
your
you gotta get the
foot. Defensive.
Scrapmaster.
But we have to do mechanics on this boss, so we won't kill it.
I mean, that's the only thing that's actually stopping us from killing it. Truthfully, like I said,
More keeping under my
this boss is
clean.
terrible mechanics.
I can't recall.
That's our strongest raid ability
That's
right
our strongest feature.
there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because I assume you were assigned green, right, Rogue?
Yeah.
Yeah, green had 0 left over from the previous things. I cleaned up everything, and then next time.
Which is good. That's actually good.
But the other 3 sections had a lot of stuff because everybody's in green when they start.
That's not the end of the world. That's okay.
Oh, I just
So-
got like.
So the reason that you want to
I
the
have
reason that you want to
many,
clear
many
everything is
wares.
because you want medium trash piles to spawn near you because that is where the bombshells go.
I'm pretty sure I just marked out.
So, yeah, okay.
How did you do that?
I don't know. I hit the button, I guess. Where do you buy the control shard at? That's a good reason to be.
The auction house.
No.
There's a vendor item on common vendors.
Like,
I can tell you where to get it in Shadowlands.
I got one. I found it. It's by the black market.
I don't even know where that's at.
I just don't have the backspace for it though.
I might start in Star on purpose and take some of theirs because they always have some extra because people are taking mine. I'll start in Star the first time, and then the second time I'll start in Diamond because I'll have to eat their leftovers to have enough.
You don't have the back. Jesus Christ, Rook.
All right. Here we go.
Let's do our assignments, and we can kill the boss.
Like I said,
5,
this is going to take some
4,
time.
3, 2, 1.
Time to teach you young pups a
This is why
lesson.
it's gonna feel bad for a while, and then it's gonna feel really good, and then we're never doing this fucking boss again.
Spread.
Spread out. Be nice if it gave somebody other than Wolf.
Defensive.
For fucking real, dude. Just let me
Yep.
pump.
Special coming.
Here comes
let's
here,
see
here goes the
what
balls.
I
Here comes
got.
balls. Go to your quadrants. Everybody else bombshells. Everybody else hard swapping to bombshells.
Put that over there.
Spread.
Range should be.
Time to go over here because there's not enough in my area.
There's a scrap master.
There's someone still
in yellow.
Medium bull.
Schwartzen, I'm guessing.
5, 4, 3.
I think killed
2,
Jess.
Didn't get
1.
that fucking bomb. That was funny.
Yeah, well. Again, somebody was in my section taking my shit. And it was
Other than that, Miss Scrap Master, that was great. Yeah.
Spread.
Also,
somebody was in triangle like the whole damn time.
I said Schwartzen just because you were over there, but it's possible you were already circling around. I don't know if that was you or not, but get to the gateway.
Watch your step.
Go.
Time to
AMZ.
take out
Nice.
the trash.
Oh, that was super healthy. Very good. We're gonna be fire circles coming.
I'll start in the middle.
Spread out. Don't be near trash.
Taunt the boss if you can.
Should be fine. All right.
Defensive.
Balls in 3 seconds.
Special coming.
Oh, let's see what I got.
Go to your
I'm
quadrant.
starting here.
Do mechanics. Everybody else on bombshells.
Medium bull.
So there are 4 scrap masters this time. Everybody should be getting one.
Oh, goddamn.
Watch your feet.
Yeah, Mystical, you
Watch
do
your
have
feet.
like the hardest time
Watch your feet.
because the bombshells are going to be around you, right?
Watch your feet.
So
Watch your feet.
I assume that was you that ran into it. It looked like it was.
Probably.
Spread.
Keep it under my
Do you not
clean.
know?
All
Yeah,
that
since,
armor
I can't recall.
didn't help you much, did it?
Yeah, that arrow sucks, by the way.
Yeah, like I said,
The arrow's useless.
the arrow's pretty, in my opinion, I think pretty useless. It's you just match icons. You just worry about the icons.
Yeah, I see the icons now.
There's no.
Actually, I can honestly, when we go to break, I can probably make a version that just removes the arrows.
I already removed the bars and the arrows because they're just waste space.
I got star, and it was telling me to go to purple. Like that thing, opposite side. It's not even close.
Yes, it's oriented to the minimap. It has no way of knowing which way you're facing. That's what's confusing people.
Yes, it's
Can I get the healing mount or the repair mount again?
it's entirely based on it's entirely based on where it thinks the boss should be, basically.
But you
And
get
yeah,
the bomb like for 5 seconds. You know you have the bomb. You just turn around, look where the thing is, and roll to it. Like
yes. Yeah, but
I saw the
get
arrow
that
and
the
turned
arrows-
towards the arrow because that was the first
Yeah,
time I'd
yeah.
gotten the ball since I turned the weak aura back on.
Yeah, well, you
And
know
it
what?
was useless.
Yeah, we can. Here we can just do a break now. It's about time anyway. I'll spend some time getting rid of that because. All right. If I can.
I mean, I still went to star because that was what it told
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
but
yeah,
the
yeah. But
arrow
you
was
might have
just
been,
way fucked off. Yeah.
You might have been late. I get it.
I mean, my arrow was kind of right. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, so I mean, like if you want to keep them on, that's fine. Honestly, by the time we're killing this boss, everybody probably will just know where the icons are, like, because we're gonna be doing this so much. So,
I kind of took the arrow thing, like that lit up as like where I was facing. It was the second one from the right that lit up, and so I was like, if I turn right, it'll be the second color clockwise that I see, and it was.
I think that's roughly how it's supposed to be. I mean, it is a little weird because like sometimes they're in front of you and like there's no,
Yeah, it would just light
there's
up
no
one of
forward arrow. So,
yeah.
but yeah, I think I'm gonna turn off the arrows for me.
The list is also distracting too from not the raid leader. Like you don't need to know who the other balls are, just your own.
Yeah. I will say the list for me was actually off to the side to the point where I wasn't always even looking at it, which could help
Yeah,
with
mine's pretty
fire
far off.
bleeding. So, all right. Yeah, and it does look like Schwartzen, that was your scrapmaster that you should have gotten that killed Jess there. So, definitely have to make sure that you
Many deals for a
roll
friend
over
of
any of
Grumbles.
those that are in the
Like you.
vicinity. I think you eventually. Oh no. I think Letolitz came over and grabbed it.
That's
Yeah.
garbage.
All I know is I got rolled over and then I got smacked and died.
Yeah, it's a one shot. Like the rolled over part doesn't matter at all.
So the priority on that is range or
Good
melee goes
fortune
left.
to our friends.
Range, it's left to right. Then it's melee, range, healer, tank. So the tank's always going right.
Yeah, I wouldn't. It doesn't even really matter. Like just go to the icon that's assigned to you. You get medium. You roll over scrap masters. You get big. You roll into bombs, or you roll into boss. That's how you do the balls. If we miss scrap masters, we are going to lose people very quickly. But we're starting to figure out the rest of the fight pretty well. Just gotta largely mystical just because of this quadrant that you're gonna be in. You just really need to avoid bombshells. So, and ranged, we need to do a better job of breaking them out quicker. Cody, did you use your slappy hands there? You might not have had time.
Is it just rinse and repeat after that, or is there a P2?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
No, that is literally the rest of the fight. Yep. So the first one's the easy one because there's only 2 scrap masters and 1 bomb. And then after he does his little fly around and land thing, then it is 2 bombs and 4 scrap masters every time. So
depending on trash piles, there might be area denial later fight.
And I think the scrap masters, so the scrap masters, other than the first one, there is always 1 scrap master in your zone.
Ideally, right?
Like
but if there's 2, you can still run over 2, right?
No, not ideally. They are in the same spot every time.
Yeah.
Like when there's 4, they spawn in the same spots every single time.
Can you run over 2 if it's necessary?
Oh yeah, you can run over 2 if it's necessary.
Okay.
Yes, but that should never be a thing, unless like somebody hits a bombshell, right? Like, and loses their ball for some other reason. So, but yeah, that's the point of the point of the quadrants is
I'm doing fine, Quimmy.
You
just progressing on a very annoying boss.
There's one scrap master.
And I have it the hardest because I'm in the section everybody's stealing from.
2, 1.
So I just need to more aggressively steal from other people as well. Because people are supposed to go to their sections, but they're going to my section or leaving from my section and taking my shit.
Feast and stuff, so we'll do that in a poll or 2.
I will forever think of Duke Nukem site.
Little perk Nostradamus, you there?
I'm probably going to more proactively steal from the other 3 sections at the start. Instead of starting in my own section, I'll start in theirs, since they're starting in mine, to even it out.
Little no perk. Okay.
Because they start in mine and take my shit on the way out, not leaving me enough resources to get my ball big, so I need to start in theirs and move towards mine. That's what I think I need to do to correct that. So at least for the first two balls, I'll probably go start in star and then move to triangle, and then the second one I'll start in diamond and move to triangle. And later fight, I'll start in circle, etc., based on wherever the boss is.
Here we go. Also for the gateway, I think it's you want to stack near the gateway, but not on the gateway until like we're going, because otherwise the blue circles and shit. So, all right, here comes fire circles.
Spread. Debuff on you.
Spread.
Defensive.
Here comes first set of balls. If you get the balls,
Special
stop what you're
coming.
doing.
Ain't seen nothing
Go do the
yet.
balls. Go do the balls. Everybody else, bombshells.
Let's see here. Grab that. So you see, he's in my section, so I'm going his section.
Medium ball. Spread.
Spread out. Don't be near trash.
Melt it down.
I'll take the ball since
Knock died.
The
Okay,
recycler.
Yep. So somebody was either late or didn't pick up a scrap master. Looks like didn't pick up because he does not have a debuff.
Spread.
All right, here comes fire
Debuff
circle.
on
Spread
you.
out.
If you want something done right.
Get near the gateway.
Basically, the only reason that wasn't a wipe is because I didn't even. I spent most of it not in my section.
Who's out there?
Time to
Who's
take
out
out
there?
the trash.
It was me.
Okay. That kind of fucks shit up, but all right.
Spread.
That was not Bid or Daffy's
Debuff
fault
on you.
there, but
Defensive.
all right, new balls.
Special coming.
Ain't seen nothing yet.
Eaten from your section.
Get your scrap master.
So scrap master by the ball.
Medium spread.
They're
No,
usually
that's
will
not
be.
a
Debuff on you.
whoever that was.
I got that one. There's another bomb. Was that was just late on the?
I think somebody hit a bomb.
Somebody burned bombshell.
Interrupt 3.
Keep it
Oh,
under
yeah,
my
okay.
clean, yeah, since I can't recall.
Yeah, or you were about to. Yeah. So who Mystical, was that you again?
Yeah.
Okay. And who missed the first scrap master? Mystical, that was your scrap master, I believe. Or maybe not. Oh, hold on. No, it would have been purple. Just kidding. I think it was either purple or green. So it was either Jess or Mystical. I can't tell which one.
It could have been mine. I didn't even get medium until near the end. I had to just go to a different section entirely because there was nothing in green. I spent most of that in star just because there was no piles in green.
There wasn't a ball over in green.
There were no small piles in green. I had to go to other sections.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, take the time as soon as you get the ball to go and line up as best you can. So that way your first 2 or 3 or 4 small ones are done, or you know.
Well, that's what I've been doing. I've been starting in either Diamond or Star now. If people are going to steal my pals, I'm going to steal theirs.
I'm telling you, not a single person stole anything from green on that last pull. There wasn't. All of the balls were in the right. Were immediately went to the correct area.
There were no piles in green.
Every single one of them. So nobody stole anything from you on that last pull. For the first ball set, where the missed scrap master was. I don't know about the second one. All right, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to teach you young pups a lesson.
Thank you for saving my life.
Spread.
Morbidity.
Fire circles. Oh, is that why the boss came back?
Defensive. Special coming.
Oh, let's see what I got.
Start here. That.
Medium ball.
That. Circle around.
Big ball spread.
Scrap masters. Get the bomb.
Debuff on you.
I didn't see a scrap master in my area.
On to the boss. Clean. Really clean. Nice job.
Spread.
Spread. Don't be near trash.
If you want something done
Be
right,
kind of near the gateway.
Watch your step.
Nope.
That didn't work.
AMC, just stay.
whoop ya!
Pen, you gotta be quicker than that. Like, that's
You have all day.
that's
to do
easy. You got the toy, like, that's easy. Can't die to that. Spread. Res Pen when he's done with his angel form.
Defensive.
I think I'm going to start there.
Special coming.
Ain't seen nothing yet.
Balls. Everybody else on bombshells. Remember, there is a
ball.
scrap master in your zone.
Spread. Watch your feet.
Spread out. Don't
Watch
be near
your
trash.
Oh, there's so much fire everywhere.
And
I was half a second too late.
Okay. Yeah, do you still have to do those?
Oh, you hit a bombshell though, not.
I did.
Oh, I don't know if you did that. I don't know if you did. You did it at some point.
Somebody did a bombshell at the end when we were dead, but I think they were just dying. So
Keep an undermine clean.
The only thing I did right was get
8
rid of
million
scrap
damage I
for
took
that.
was from the big bomb.
Yeah, you hit a bombshell.
Love that
Yeah, I
it's
was on
called
my
hot
way to
garbage.
my bomb when it blew up.
I see what you did there, Gherkin. You're funny, sir.
It's like he's taunting us.
All right. Daffy, if you want to drop another one of those feasts, now would be the time.
But at least I got the scrap master, so I have that going for me.
Yeah, that's good. Which not everybody did, because which actually I'm gonna go back and look and see who didn't, because
The only thing in green was a scrap master, and I got that guy, so.
all right, let's see. See which scrap master doesn't get rolled here.
Sorry.
That one does. Knock, did yours get rolled?
I rolled over it.
Okay. All right.
I'm pretty sure I had the medium
Yeah.
balls. Medium
So
ball
the
you
answer's
need.
probably yes then. Yeah.
He was so excited about managing the bomb.
Yep. Which, like, he went to the right area and stuff, so like that was all good, but didn't do the Scrapmaster. So
You can do one thing right when you have a bomb.
Yep. So
I have many wares.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think he was the only one. And yeah, I'm trying to figure out.
The Discord link is in the socials link. I don't have a separate command for Discord yet.
Medium, right?
Yeah,
I keep forgetting to do it.
Only have to get medium. That's right. I think it might have been. No.
We died as I was rolling over mine.
It's not guildies you're hearing. I'm raiding with a guild of people.
Oh, then you're too late.
Yeah,
Like
it was late.
his cast has already gone off by that point. Like even
She's feeling fine. She's normal. I mean, her normal anyway.
died to that.
I'm sorry for killing you, Crispy.
Yeah, it was Crispy and Perk got just absolutely.
No, I'm not sorry, Perk.
So it was either Crispy. It was either Crispy or Perk. It was you and Nostradamus's though.
Nos is asking questions.
Yeah, I know.
But you have to get the Scrapmaster to interrupt her, right? Like, so you don't kill that person.
Yeah, you have to run it over.
His big cast recycler, gotta just run him over to stop.
Since you get the scrap at medium, it's basically get medium, get scrap, get big, get bomb. Like I typed in chat.
Or boss, either way, yes.
Or boss, yeah. But like
Not or balls. Yeah. It's if there's no bombs, get balls.
even the get boss part doesn't matter that much. Our gear level DPS check is not going to matter as much as just the other stuff.
Well, 2 bombs in the boss is 4%.
Yep. Yeah. The bombs in the boss is a big deal to do still. So all right. That was still a fine pull. Pen, you have to get out of the big circle. I think that's twice. It can't be dying to that mechanic. There's a lot of mechanics in here to die to. That isn't one of them. So, all right. Perk ready. Cool. All right, here we go.
Assassins, what, the new Assassin's Creed game? Oh, I must have fired it up in that performance benchmarking, but I haven't had time to play it.
4, 3, 2,
mechanics.
1.
Time to teach you young
Get over here.
Yep. Your DPS that isn't on bombshells is almost insignificant.
Spread.
Clean.
Fire circles.
Debuff on you.
Spread out.
Defensive.
Here comes the first sorting.
Special coming.
Oh, let's see what I got.
What did I don't even know what I hit. Lost my ball instantly.
Spread. Debuff on you.
The balls.
Oh, whoever was in purple did not get your Scrapmaster in time.
I didn't even see a
one.
Scrapmaster in mine, but I was in orange.
There's only going to be like a couple. Yeah.
There wasn't one in orange. There's
Okay.
only 2 on the first set, so there may not be one. That is the
Spread.
only one where that will be the case. So.
At least have piles and triangle for next time.
Out, dump in your trash.
Something done right.
Get to the gateway.
Oh, the gateway's over here.
Watch your step.
Yourself.
Go. Stay. AMZ.
Time to take out the trash.
Ooh, Spirit Link's a good one there too. Actually, I like that more than Revival. Let's do that. That's a much better idea.
Spread.
So Mystical, we're kind of sitting on trying
Defensive.
and all your piles are getting burned.
Special coming.
Ain't seen nothing.
Yeah, but there's
yet.
always new ones. Balls. Go balls. Everybody who's not doing balls is doing bombshells.
There's a
Everybody on
Scrapmaster
bombshells.
behind the balls.
Yep.
Medium
There's
ball.
always going to be one back there. There's one in every corner.
Spread.
Nope. That was
my mistake.
Yep.
Stay clear. Watch your feet.
Truthfully,
I didn't see anything in my
range,
second.
range need to.
That's a lot of fire.
Range need to get that dead quicker. Bluntly.
I just thought I could
Oh.
like drift, and I just ran straight into it. So.
More trash for
Yeah,
the
it's not your
pile.
car.
Do the bomb
Spread.
shells do damage to you if you have aggro on them?
Immediately, I think. I don't know, a lot of damage.
If
I was
it
gonna
is
say, because
melee,
every
I'll do
time
the
I
same
hit a
thing.
ranged one, I got one that's like chasing me around.
Keep
I
it
don't know if I need to
under
like
my
fight it.
They don't do damage
or-
if you don't bring them to the boss.
You've been needing some
Yeah, I've
Unless you
been
kill
honestly
old
tanking
one
it because I just blow them up. So if it does do damage,
That's
I
what
don't
I've been
feel
doing
it.
too. I just
Yeah,
have been
I
kiting it
wouldn't.
because I wasn't
Yeah,
sure.
don't. If you're don't kite it away from the boss. That's for sure. If you're gonna kite it anywhere, kite it into the boss or stay still probably, because then you don't have to worry about it. Where does this guy
Okay.
respawn?
Randomly, I think.
Right there, I think. If we are, should we send darkness on that too, or no?
Let's try it with just let's try it with just AMZ's Spirit Link for now. But yeah, truthfully, darkness is that's a great time for
Well,
darkness.
darkness
too.
is
There's
better
never
with STL than AMZ, though.
You've been getting aura
Just
mastery there too. So
Oh
truthfully.
no, I know I'm not dying. I'm just saying, like, as for
Truthfully, just send most of it, because like that is probably any sort of area of effect. Like that's going to be one of the only times where we are stacked up the entire fight. So
Also, for the record, Inkfish, he spawned on green.
he spawned on yeah, I noticed. Which is not great for where I need to put my gateway, but that's all right.
what's your CDU on darkness, Rogue?
Like 5 minutes.
5
Very
minutes?
long.
Okay, I didn't know if you had the like
5 minutes.
Yeah. Also, darkness is
5,
usually
4,
better
3,
for like
2,
ticking things.
Time to teach you young pups a lesson.
Rather than a big one hit. So
It'll still save somebody.
yeah. Dad gotta cool the jets. Just wait like an extra 2
Spread.
seconds.
Well, at least if it survived it.
Debuff
I
on
actually
you.
did. I'm getting PI now. So
Defensive.
I did actually
yeah,
wait.
I've been bopping.
Special
too.
coming.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I appreciate that.
Balls. Boop, boop, boop.
Medium ball.
Medium.
Spread.
Watch your circles. Don't light that trash on fire.
Oh.
Get out of there. All right.
Watch your feet.
With
That
somebody
was
rolling into a
that
bombshell.
was
That is.
I think they blew up fire under the boss.
Yeah,
somebody-
that's
No, it was,
something that
it was a
we've been.
bombshell, but
That's something that we've been doing a lot.
Did I not hit the
you
boss?
did-
I hit a bomb.
Spread.
yes, you definitely hit a. I mean, somebody hit a bombshell.
Mystical and
If you want
Percocet.
something done,
Also-
keep it under my
Also,
clean
I think that those two were just the boss.
No,
boss-
somebody was
I
standing to the
watched-
right of me, lit it on fire.
Oh, okay. Because the
Yeah.
boss is gonna light 2 on fire, I think, every time. I don't know
There was
about that
3
first
fire
one, but-
puddles.
Okay, so
Yeah,
there was one
I shifted to
extra
the
one.
left, and the person that was with me didn't, and it lit on fire.
There was a trash
I don't know
bottle
who
under
it
the
was.
balls.
Okay.
That was lit
Wait,
on
so
fire.
did I mess that up?
100%.
I don't.
Like, I
don't
thought
know
I
if
hit the
it was
boss,
you,
but I guess I hit the bomb and just killed everybody. Like, I'm not
I'm
sure.
pretty,
but
I'm pretty sure I have a counter that shows when you
I
miss
have
crab bombs.
many
I'm pretty
lucky-
There was a bomb real close to the boss. We probably both hit the bomb going to the boss.
All right, so there's perk.
Well, I didn't see a bomb, so I guess I had to scrap whatever.
No, perk. You were the bomb had already gone. Bombshell had already gone off. It
was
was
just-
mystical. It was mystical.
Okay.
There was a bombshell still behind the boss on that one. Ranged, you have to hard swap to those bombshells. Like, because we want them moving as soon as possible, so then DKs can group them in, or somebody can boop them in, like whatever it is.
Yeah, you could do like 20%
Like-
damage or something so they get off the little
Yeah.
pedestal or the trash box.
So, I'm guessing because Wolf did almost no damage to them that he was a ball that time. Yep. So,
Yeah, I was a ball.
yep, you were a ball. You were a ball. I was a ball. Mystical was a ball.
If there is one near the boss and like we're at the end of our timer, do you want us to just not hit the boss?
Like if the difference is if like your choices are literally hit a bombshell, like, or not hit the boss, don't hit the boss. If you hit a bombshell, you will kill us. So, okay, it is also possible maybe that Schwartzen pulled it in, although it didn't look like it on the replay. But
like I said, my counter shows Percocet and Mystical.
oh, so maybe it got pulled into perks then.
I don't know. I tried to backshot the boss and then everyone died, so I think I fucked up.
It might just be that we both hit it at the same time. Like we both were going for the boss, and there was just a bombshell there.
No, I see it. It was staggered. You guys were like 5 seconds.
Oh, so there was 2 by the boss? I don't know. I didn't.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to be near the boss, right? But it's we want to try to get them on one side of the boss, which that one wasn't. And like it looks like we probably just weren't focusing it enough. Like Daffy, you need to hard swap to those. I'm guessing, looking at how much damage you did to them, which was not a lot.
Yeah, I was trying to avoid a bunch of trash piles and fires, and I got distracted. Sorry.
Okay, all right.
I'm able to use the 7C global emotes just fine though. I just haven't added any custom ones because they already have a bunch of custom ones from
that wasn't a
Frank or Z and BTV.
So, granted, that was just one thing. All right.
Are they called junkyard scrap bombs or something?
Territorial bomb.
Oh, okay.
Territorial bombshells. Yeah. All right. Here we go.
There's no gate up, by the way.
Yep.
5,
I'm putting it down now.
4, 3, 2.
Just had to get to the right
1.
spot.
Time to teach you young pups a lesson.
Spread.
Spread.
Defensive. Special coming.
Ain't seen nothing yet.
Go do the balls. Everybody else is doing bombshells. Bombshells. Here comes
Medium ball.
fire circles. All right.
Spread. Big ball.
Scrapmaster.
Watch
That
your
was
feet.
in Mystical Zone.
Was there one in my zone? I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's right back
One of y'all
there.
can still go get it. There you go.
Oh, that I consider that area a star. I guess it's kind of in the middle of them.
Star? What? Wait, back there?
He was like right here at the edge of
Spread.
You mean diamond? Yeah. Okay. Well, I can move the green mark.
Watch your feet.
If you want something
Watch your
done
feet.
right,
Get to the gateway.
Watch your
do
step.
it yourself.
And
Time to take out the trash.
all right. Res Wolfie.
Foxcat.
Spread.
Clean.
Debuff on you.
Defensive. Special coming.
Ain't seen nothing yet.
Balls. I'm one of them, so I won't be calling anything else.
Okay, there's definitely not enough piles in my section, so I gotta go to the middle for some.
Get your scrapmasters in your area. Get your bombs in your area.
Watch circles.
Melt it down.
Don't roll into bombshells.
5, big ball.
10,
4.
you're going the wrong way. Get into the boss.
Watch
Get
your
into the
feet.
boss. I don't. Yep, can't take too long, Pen. That's right, though. We're still alive. Don't be near trash. Spread out.
Spread.
Also, we should be going. We should have already been moved to purple at this point.
Defensive.
Also, there's a scrapmaster in the back. Yep.
Special coming.
Oh, let's see what I got.
New sorting.
That hurts.
Yeah.
Watch your feet.
Oh, I hit the boss
I got
immediately.
green this time. That's weird.
Yep.
Because we're
That-
not in the red zone.
Well,
Oh,
Spread.
no, I blew my ball instantly, so it signed you to green.
There's
I
no
would-
smalls
Watch your
over here.
feet.
Melt it down.
Yeah,
Fuck.
go find it where you can. Oh,
I hit a fucking.
Keep it under my
shell.
clean. Yeah,
Yeah.
since I can't recall.
Yeah. Also, I think it's quite possible that the tanks only get green on the first two, and that
Yeah, because
one
I
we're
definitely
supposed-
had green that time.
that one we're supposed to be on purple, and the tank's going to get purple. So, more than likely, would be my guess. Like I was saying before. So,
As long as you hit the boss or the bomb before the timer runs out, yes.
don't. Yeah. So
I wouldn't worry about it though.
the only person who should be worrying about clearing like as much trash as possible is probably Mystical. Mystical definitely has like the single hardest job out of anybody in here on this fight because he's doing the balls every single time, and he has the hardest. He has the hardest job. So
Basically, from what I've seen, anything I don't clear is going to end up on fire, and then it hits area denials. That's why I have to clear everything.
So some of it's he's gonna put two trash piles on fire, the two nearest to him. Like that's gonna happen regardless of how much trash you clear. It also eventually goes away, I believe. But it does last quite a while. But the reason that you want to clear is because generally you're like clearing either the zone that we are currently in or like the one that we're gonna be in next. And so we want bombshells spawning close to where we are.
So every time we hit where the bombs are over, the rolling around's over, we just go to the next area.
I think I would argue that once you get like the bombshells broken, if once all the bombshells are dead, you move. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Right. I don't necessarily. I mean, for sure that we can play around with timing a little bit as we go along here, but. Yeah. No, that was a great poll. What was that? 50%? 55%? That's great. Also, this boss is one of those too. So I'll say this now, even though I know I'm gonna have to say this again. I think it's gonna end up being like the 6th or 7th ball phase, basically. You ignore the bombs, you still get the scrap masters, but then all 4 get big and roll into boss.
And deal 8%.
And deal 8% damage and kill the
him.
boss before like the bombs explode. So there will be a time where I call that. So just be
That's all
ready.
dependent on the boss's health at the moment, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, that's like the 6th or 7th ball set, and we've gotten to 3 is our best. So
Almost there.
Boss was also at 50%, so
yeah,
we may not even have to.
we definitely have to do 6. It's the 6 or 7 that's gonna be
Not 7.
Yeah, it'll probably be
I mean,
7, and we won't need 7 to be perfect. So here we go.
Oh, Shroud.
5, 4.
We don't have.
You can distract them.
2.
We don't have
Oh, never mind. There's no rogue.
Yep. There's no rogue. Our rogue left us. Really need to get Shishi back. Spread out.
You need me to get on my rogue?
No. Stop.
Defensive.
Just blame blades.
Special
Yeah,
coming.
that's it.
Oh, let's
Right, here
see
comes
what
balls.
I
Balls.
got.
Balls. 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 Go do your balls. Go do your balls. Your damage doesn't matter. Get the bombshells. Get the
Medium
scrap
ball.
masters.
Rolling.
In your area.
Debuff on you.
Nice.
Big ball.
Red.
Bones!
Really nice. What Boop? What did you do to?
Watch
I
your
was
feet.
stunned by a ball, and then I also had a coil going.
Spread.
Yeah.
Body.
Yeah, the
Debuff on
coils
you.
are. You need a defensive.
If
Like, you
you
have to
want
have a
something
defensive.
done
I had
right,
one up.
Yep. To the gateway, to the gateway, to the gateway.
Watch your step.
Go, go, go. Chill here. Oh, that was right in a
Time to
garbage pile.
take
That
out the
is annoying as all heck. Did you...
Spread. Debuff on
Spread.
you.
Don't be near trash. Yeah, see, right there is
Defensive.
where he burns trash piles. All right, here comes new balls. New
Special
balls.
coming.
Oh, let's see
Get
what I
ready.
got.
Go to your zone. Everybody else is on bombshells.
Medium bull.
You will have a Scrapmaster in your zone. Get medium, get him.
Spread. Watch your feet.
I missed my Scrapmaster at triangle.
What? Okay, somebody or purple try to go
Sweet.
get him. Oh, and then
Messed up again. That was my fault.
Yep, you did. Yep, you did. Do you have the weak aura that like puts a big stop sign over their heads?
I saw him. I was just trying to get I had to take a wide girth around it because he had some bombshells near him at first. But I didn't get back to him in time.
Wide
Debuff
girth.
on you.
Yeah, and like this is why also the need people to hard swap to the bombshells.
Special coming.
Oh,
Taunt
let's
boss.
see.
I died to
Like,
some bullshit there. That's for sure.
yeah, I don't know what you did to.
I tried spamming the gate, couldn't click it because there was too many people on it,
Even
and then by the time I was able to hit it, a bunch of
Get the
electric
toy.
circles.
Why don't you have the toy? Why don't you have the toy?
I don't know about
You
a
don't-
toy.
you
I've
don't-
never been
Oh,
told.
fuck, that's right. That was after you quit. Oh, dude, gateway control shard. Look it up.
The guy next
and
to
go get it.
Grifta in the next to the auction house sells one.
Yeah,
I'm just about
like
to buy one
it's
off the auction house.
it's a toy that you literally just
I'll sell you
you
one for
click
1,000.
and it
Wait.
activates the gateway near you.
I have one. I have a extra one.
You have a spare? Fuck
I
off,
have
seriously?
a spare.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
Interact has
resume
yet to
edit.
fail me.
Was it Gherkin
What
that
did you
needed?
say?
No, I was just saying the interact function like hasn't
Yeah,
failed me
interact key
yet.
does work.
It's a 20-man group.
It hasn't failed me yet, but I want to get a control shard. I forgot
Oh,
about
I've
them.
never seen.
It's Daffy. Daffy Punk is the one that needs it.
I was out of range of the res.
I have many, many wares.
Dead forever.
Yeah, I've never seen the interact key pop up next to a gate. Never noticed.
Oh, I got a ball the first time, and I don't. There was no scrap master in my section. It really confused me. Is the first one not have 4?
The first
No,
one
it doesn't.
doesn't have
Spawn
4.
in the
Yep.
first one.
Okay,
Yep.
and there was
So-
only one bomb too?
Yep, it's half.
Okay.
The first one is like a little warm up for the rest of the fight.
I got you.
And
That
then
kind of
every subsequent one has, and I think that it's random, right? So it's like the 2 Scrapmasters aren't always in the same zone, so I couldn't be like Circle and Star always having them or anything.
Yeah, we're all in the Discord call together.
2 of the 4 potential spawn points.
Get back here, Dag.
But it's random.
Well, Discord channel, not call.
So this gateway shard will just be available when I'm next to one, or what?
Yeah. You just click it when you're next to it, and it just takes it for you.
Okay.
So then you're not spam clicking.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing this whole time. I was
Gateway
trying to
with a
find
whole
the
bunch of
cog
people.
wheel on the gateway.
Nope. Yeah, they got rid of that. I think that was actually towards the end of BFA that they got rid of that. So
The cog wheel on the
it
gateway?
was-
I still have it.
No, it's still there, but they added this in because like Nazoth was such a pain in the ass, or
Five,
Carapace.
4,
Either
3,
way, it was such a pain
2,
to like
1.
have to worry about
Time to teach
exactly
you
what
young
Daffy's
pups
talking
a
about that they
lesson.
just did this. So I didn't even think about the fact that you hadn't played the game in like 5 years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yep. Yeah, that'll make it infinitely easier for you.
Definitely.
I started playing after that, and I didn't learn about
Defensive.
these until like a month ago.
Oh, they're so nice. All right, here goes
Special
balls.
coming.
Oh, let's see what I got.
And I also don't have one, but I'll get
Oh,
one.
god damn it.
All right.
I hit the boss again.
If there's a Scrapmaster in your zone, pick them up. If
Spread.
there's a bomb in your zone,
Debuff on you.
nice.
Melt those bones!
Clean. All right, kill the Scrap Masters.
Watch
We
your
got some
feet.
time on the boss. Here comes Spread. Don't
Watch
be
your
near
feet.
trash.
Spread. Debuff on you.
I wish it would give me the ball every
If you
time.
want something done
All right,
right,
make your way to the gateway.
Watch your step.
yourself.
I love it.
Stay there. Stay there.
It's so
Time
good.
to take
Oh my
out
god,
the
that was so clean.
trash.
Dude, we do that every time. That's gonna feel so nice. All right, new fire circles. Spread. Don't be near trash.
Spread.
Probably want to move him back here, Miss.
Yeah, that early taunt is because I was trying to taunt the Scrap Master and ended up with the boss.
Defensive.
So Rogue might get a ball here, is what you're saying?
No, I'll get a ball. I taunted too early.
All right, balls. Go get them. Everybody else, hard swap into bombshells.
Oh shit.
Hard swap into bombshells.
Medium ball. Spread.
Get your Scrap Masters. Get your Scrap Masters.
Big
You
ball.
got 2 seconds.
Somebody just hit a bomb.
Melt it down.
Yep, somebody did hit a bomb shell.
Nostradamus.
Nostradamus. Somebody want to link them that.
I was able to get my Scrap Master and somebody else's bomb.
Spread.
Yep.
Debuff on you. Watch your feet.
Wash your feet.
We actually lived pretty okay there. Yeah, just lit a bunch of stuff on
Special
fire.
coming.
Yeah.
Taunt boss.
Oh, I was late in that
New
taunt.
balls, new balls, new balls. Rogue, what color do you have here, though?
I'll be diamond.
Yep. Okay,
We
good.
need to kill this now.
Watch your feet.
Tell we're
Spread. Watch your
Get
feet.
your Scrap Master.
Debuff
I don't
on
Yes,
see.
you're on
Watch your
purple.
feet.
Little.
Watch your feet.
Yep.
Defensive.
Did not get there nearly fast enough, Little.
I'm pretty sure the
Sorry,
tank
that was
positioning.
literally like my second time ever having it.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure tank positioning will always dictate where the tank is going to collect.
Keep it under my clean. Yes,
So it's, I mean, like, yes and no. It's pre-programmed, right? So, like, it doesn't know where we are, but it
Right, I know,
assumes that we're
but-
near purple. Yeah.
Yeah, in the sequence that we're going, you will always be collecting garbage in the zone that you're tanking the boss in.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. Where is that stop sign, Weekora?
Noct has it.
1 second.
The tank gets the far right one on the arrows. If you're looking at the boss, that's how it works.
But you're right, that purple is hard to see on the fire. It's weird the colors they chose to use for this fight.
Yeah, purple is. I've noticed that purple's rough. It took me a while to find yellow too.
Yes, that yellow is a little rough.
Yeah, I tried to find yellow right there. I was trying to find the marks because I heard you guys talking about them, and that made a lot of sense. So that was real easy and hopeful. So thank you. But
The more we
But
do
I
it, though,
linked,
you'll like.
Weekora in chat.
The more we do it, you'll understand the orientation of the room as well, like where we're at compared to, because like this is the back of the room, this is the front of the room, so like green's the back.
Well,
orange
yeah,
is the
it's like if
front.
Rogue or Omega.
Don't forget to repair, by the way. Also, mid, if you look down in the raid chat when the balls pop, it shows like who is in which quadrant. At least for me, it
Maybe
does.
deals for a friend of the Grummels. Like you.
All right.
Mid, are you looking at your chat bubble or your chat? Oh, okay.
Turn off the DBM or bigwigs, and that.
Yeah,
On the
turn-
boss, you turn the yell off for that ability. What's it
Yeah.
called?
Rolling rubbish.
Yeah. DBM. Yeah, you don't. Okay. Yeah, it's. Hey, like, I don't care what your say says. It should be big icons in the middle of your screen. That's
Like the
that's
top
what you
middle
should
of your
be
screen.
paying attention to. Yeah. So, like, it is very apparent what which zone is yours. So.
The big icons are for the assignment of where you should go for your ball.
And it'll like pop the symbol next to him in raid chat.
Also, if you got the Weakor on your right, if you put it in the right spot on the left, there's a big bar that shows everybody what marker they're on.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I mean, I guess, yeah. I don't really want to like call
No,
that
I
shit
wouldn't. You
out.
should
So
do
yeah. But yeah. Little, you ready?
Yeah,
Mason?
I'm good.
All right, here we go. That was really, really well done.
5,
First ball set
4,
on that last one.
3,
That was great.
2, 1.
Time to teach you.
We couldn't start further away if we tried.
That is true. All right, spread out.
Spread. Defensive.
Here comes
Special
balls.
coming.
Here comes
Ain't
balls.
seen nothing yet.
Knocked pen, mystical, little. Cool, I can't see that.
Somebody taking
All
my
right.
shit again. I'll go over here.
Knocked and
Spread.
mystical have the scrap masters.
Big ball.
Melt those bones.
5.
And I'm guessing
4.
What did you
somebody
go
didn't
to?
get theirs. It was recycle.
Your cycle.
So somebody was late to their scrap master. I don't
It
know
was
if
the
it was
one that was
knocked.
over
Again,
here.
I think it was me by like half a second.
Yeah, can't. You gotta. I mean, that's just medium. Like, you don't
Spread.
have to wait till you're big for that one. Like, those need to get picked up as soon as you're medium.
If you
just
want
be
Does the
rolling
weak
for
or
it.
not tell you when you're medium? Like the one I used to have told me that.
BBM does. It actually calls it out.
Also,
Watch
it's
your
visually
step.
apparent.
Well, that too, but
Stay here.
More trash for the
Jess?
pile.
Yeah, I accidentally pushed my Windows key rather than the Alt key, and it was downhill.
Perfect. All right.
Spread.
Let's res dag.
Debuff on you.
I getcha. Spread out. Don't be near trash.
so should we be
Defensive.
tanking the boss on the markers or in between the markers?
I mean, like,
Special
where you have
coming.
them right now is
Ain't
fine.
seen nothing yet.
All right, balls. Go. Dag, Daffy, mystical, Nostradamus. Ooh, it's not always a healer. All right. Bombshells. Everybody else on bombshells.
Medium ball.
Take it back over there.
Spread.
Get your scrap masters. Get your scrap masters.
That's why I just ran someone over. Sorry about that.
Don't worry about running people over.
Melt it down.
That's pretty negligible.
5. Big ball.
It's
4.
but
3,
somebody hit a
2.
Nostradamus hit a bombshell again.
Watch your feet.
Ha! Whoop ya! Keep an undermine clean, yeah, since I can't recall.
At least I did my job.
Like I said, that's a lot of what this fight is. Wait, Red Max. Is that Red Max?
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
okay. He's back?
I don't know if he's back, but he's playing the game.
All right.
I do not think that is Red Max. No.
100% Red Max.
Yeah, it's literally his name.
You'd be surprised at how many reds we have in this guild, but
Yeah.
all right.
You may be right, Boo, but I'm pretty sure it's him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just need people to get better at the balls, just need more experience. Like I said, this was always what today was gonna be. So here we go.
Also, never mind. We're good.
Sucks because I feel like I haven't been picked that
5,
often
4, 3,
compared to a lot of other
2,
people. So
1.
Time to
Ironically,
teach you young pup
Just taunt the boss.
how this boss goes faster is if you don't need that many attempts to get it right. that's
Spread.
that's how the boss goes faster, as funny as that is. All right. Spread out.
Defensive.
Here comes trash and balls.
Special coming.
Ain't seen nothing yet.
Go this way, roll around this way.
Make sure you get your scrap
Medium ball.
masters.
Spread.
I don't know who Circle was. Nostradamus.
Big ball.
Oh, I missed my bomb.
You
Nope,
also hit a
I
Scrap
was
Master.
trying to get it.
More trash for the
Or
pile.
or Bomb Master,
Yeah.
Bombshell, whatever.
Let's say, Mystically, you have the hardest job, but you are also getting the ball every time. So plenty of practice.
Yeah.
Throw this out there. Even if you don't think you need it, that red stop sign that goes onto the bombshells is really nice to have for finding them with ads when you're trying
He has it.
No, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about DPS, like switching to bombshells.
Yeah, that's also what I use it for.
I either hit the boss or a fragment on the way to my bomb. That's what happened. I'm not sure which, but I hit something.
You hit a bombshell.
I also have another weak aura that just flashes in the middle of my screen, bombshell up, when there's a bombshell up.
Two of you that pull were getting hit by the electron pole thing, and you did not use a cooldown. Please do that.
That melody was keyboard cat, I think. My add-on plays random sounds on wipes.
I'm gonna run over here. Give him a second, so hopefully he moves closer, and then we go. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to teach you young pups a lesson.
There you go, Dag. I pulled him off of Mystical for you.
Spread.
Spread out.
Debuff on you. Defensive.
All right, here comes
Special
balls.
coming.
Oh, let's see what I got.
Thor pen, mystical.
That's a bad
Everybody else
spawn
on
of
bombshells.
shit. Oh, somebody's eating all my piles.
Make sure you get your scrap masters.
Spread.
I'll do the best I can.
Make sure you get your scrap masters.
I had to go to someone else's section for piles.
Not get your scrap master.
5, 4, 3,
Not even close.
2, 1.
Actually, yeah. Okay.
Spread.
Res,
Debuff on you.
Little, let's just wait until after the
That person's gonna set that on. Like they're standing close to that pile.
to the gateway.
It was risky.
Watch your step.
Yourself. Time to take out the trash.
Dag, you can't die to that. You can't die to that.
Spread.
Fire circles spread out.
Debuff on you. Defensive. Special
you
coming.
balls.
Ain't seen nothing yet.
Right here is good. And there's all kinds of shit in my section.
Medium ball.
Get medium. Grab your scrap masters.
Spread.
Oop.
Big ball.
Melt it down.
That's all.
Yeah.
Watch your feet.
So much shit.
Yeah, mystical. I watched you roll right into that bombshell.
More trash for the pile. Keeping
And
under
then
my
we-
clean. I can't recall.
And I didn't put it on this one, so I was slamming the button. It didn't work.
Got it. All right. You swap build.
Yeah, I was tried something a couple
Okay.
pulls ago. And
I wonder if I can change the color on that weak or.
the Scrap Master or the bombshell thing, Mystical kind of wasn't his fault because the two that were out there sat untouched for quite a while.
I'm seeing if I can change the color on that weak or though, because that huge stop sign, because it's orange. If it's on top of fire, I just don't see it.
Okay. Yeah, do whatever you need to
Let's see if I can make it like blue or some color that's
bombshells.
contrast to the fire.
Sure, you could.
Neon green.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do actually neon green might not be great because that might blend in with like trash piles or like big
grip
jump
the
circles
crabs
or
in?
something.
Avoid crabs, color red. Okay, yeah, I can.
Again, another thing this was said when we did heroic, you can change in Plater the color of their nameplate to be something exotic as well.
Let's see if that makes it easier to see.
Yeah, I'm also running that. I also do that for the scrap masters, so I'd recommend that now that those are super important to know the position of.
Can you grip the crabs in?
Yes, and we are gripping them in.
Okay.
Yeah, well, the ones
If they don't
that were
get
out
damaged,
there,
though, they sit on the
yes.
trash pile until they take enough damage, and then
Correct.
they move.
That was what happened. Is there was one that was way out that didn't even get touched to get popped out of the crash pile to get pulled in. So that's what happened.
There's almost 2 that get dripped in instantly.
Yeah, need and like because I think there's only 3 bombshells for the first wave, but then there's 5 every other one, right? Just need range to just hard swap to them. So
Well, if they can just get them off the trash piles, the DKs will pull them in, brother.
All right, here we go. Potentially, but even
5,
if they don't,
4,
right, they're still gonna
3,
wander
they're
in.
moving.
2,
So yeah,
1.
Time to teach you young pups a
and also then
lesson.
they get off the trash that like somebody might want to get big. So fire
Spread.
circles. Well, that was a late hero. Don't
I
mind
noticed it.
Defensive.
Don't mind it.
I haven't been doing it, but
Special coming.
Ain't seen nothing
Balls,
yet.
balls.
Starting there would be good.
Everybody else is on bombshells.
There.
Medium ball. Spread.
What did I?
Star. Oh,
I did not.
Go right into a bombshell.
Melt those bombs!
I'm just not seeing those.
I think we got both Scrapmasters though. That was nice. All right. Yep. Resnos. I mean.
Spread. Watch your feet.
If you want something done right.
All right. Get kind of close to the gateway.
Watch your step.
And go. Stay there.
Time to
Get out of the
take
blue
out the
circles there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the blue circles.
Yeah. Yeah, that.
But you got to take it with everybody
That
else so you
wasn't.
can get out.
Yeah. Just gotta be a little bit quicker pen, but also that was like
Debuff
just
on
bad
you.
RNG too. So I'm not gonna fault you too much for that one.
Defensive.
Definitely burned an extra trash pile there though.
Special coming.
Here comes balls.
Nothing yet.
balls. Go do balls. Everybody else, bombshells.
Medium ball. Spread. Big ball.
Was another bombshell.
That bombshell was on top of my Scrapmaster. I had no choice.
Yep. Yeah, I saw that. Okay, so here's another situation.
Even under my
in that situation. Yeah, that's just bad either way.
I guess I could have just not hit the Scrapmaster and let that one person die.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of doing in my head. I mean, if you think there's any chance that you might be able to get it without hitting the bombshell, you go for it. But if they're literally just like literally stacked on top of each other, then you just have to let it go. Which feels bad, but Roke, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
How much use do you feel you're actually getting out of like your AoE threat type stuff? Or the ads
I feel like the people are not dying to hyenas anymore. Huh? Like they're not just dying to them.
I'm running to the other side of you.
So bad.
You do, but
I like figure out and just go put you in between us.
Because they come running in and I usually get aggro on them.
Yeah, and I'm trying to gust of winds through the boss to like.
Watch out, Thor. Somebody grip him out of the way. No, or not. just run out.
Wow.
Keep an undermine clean, yeah, since
He's thinking about having a swap.
I pulled ads.
Yeah,
I'm gonna die.
that is 100% what I was thinking. Yeah, because like the reason for that was because, you know, your AOE stuff should be better. But if it's like not really useful, then
Where'd these things come from?
all right. We only got a few minutes left. Yeah, let's try swapping it. Rogue, let's have you do all the bombs just for the last like 15 minutes here, just to see what that looks like.
How did you roll up there and get these?
I didn't. I walked around this corner and they
Oh, I
targeted me.
He rolls all over the place, and nowhere's safe.
I
They
have
saw him
many
rolling.
lucky do's. You
And they
like.
were hating.
Rolling. What? Oh, I went a different way with that.
Rolling.
Do you want as range? Do you want us to just try knocking bombshells off of their trash piles and then just swapping to another one that's on a trash pile?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, yeah, like it depends on your class, right? Like me, I'm dotting all of them. Like I just run around fucking dotting all of them.
I'm marksman.
You should definitely go to the
you as
ones not by
marksman,
the
yeah.
boss too.
Yeah. Don't prioritize. I wouldn't prioritize killing them, but like like that last one, right? Like there was a bombshell on the Scrapmaster back there that not a ton of people were hitting. That would have been nice to target down and get moving quicker.
Yeah,
So
I was like hard focusing it, and it took like forever. It felt like.
yeah. I didn't get back there until a little later than I probably should have, but
So Mystical,
All right.
I'll take the
Here we
balls
go.
first.
Yeah, you guys swap whatever you're doing, just so we can
5,
see what that
4,
looks
3,
like
2, 1.
for these last like I don't know 4 polls or something.
Spread.
Spread.
Yeah, crap!
Special coming.
Ain't
Taunt
seen
boss.
nothing yet.
Balls. Stop doing DPS. Go do balls. Everybody else on bombshells. Those got moving super fast. That was nice. Spread out.
Debuff on you. Defensive.
Oh, that was entirely my fault that I died.
I thought I hit hard by something. Oh, debuffs from the hyenas.
Spread.
Spread out. Don't be
Debuff
no
on you.
trash.
If you want something done right,
Get to the gateway ish.
Watch your step.
There we go.
time to take out the trash.
Pen, really need you to.
That I believe is all the white circles was around it.
Okay.
This is about when you taunt Rogue, like we did before the tanks. Yeah, you got it.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Get wrecked.
Yeah, but before going in, you should be able to
Special
dodge those
coming.
and/or
Taunt
into
boss.
the gateway. But all right, balls, go do it. Everybody else, hard swapping bombshells, get them moving.
God, so much shit on my screen.
Balls, get medium. Get your scrap masters.
Spread. Debuff on you.
I have 2 bombs over there.
Defensive.
Yeah. People did not.
There were 2 bombs like right here. I got one of them, but
There's also at least I don't know who was purple that last time.
Keep an undermine.
I didn't get it.
Yeah,
That's mine.
I can't recall.
Why not?
I missed the trash. I kept rolling around the trash. Couldn't get big enough.
Okay.
so you.
That's
you
what
have
she
to
said.
roll, like, right over the top of it. Like I thought at first that you could roll next to it and get it, but like you have to roll immediately over the top of it. Otherwise, you're not going to get it.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah,
if
I was
you
just literally doing donuts around trash trying to pick it up. I felt like an idiot.
Yeah, don't do that. Just go way far out and then turn around and go back.
or go into the wall. Going
not,
going into the
yeah.
wall allows you to make tighter turns.
You're not driving a car, you're driving a boat. All right. Take
Yeah.
wide turns.
It's a ball.
It's a rock.
Yeah. Also, healers, sorry for the first death. I definitely popped my defensive way too late.
Could you
way too
fucking
late?
pull it together?
Yeah, that was bad.
I need you to lock the fuck in. All right.
I know. That was terrible. Boy, between that and that cauldron wipe the other day,
5, 4.
at least I didn't die in the other 2 pulls to fire a
2,
wave.
1.
Time to teach you young pups a lesson.
Yo, is that fucking shade, buddy?
100%. Yeah, that was 100% shade straight at you, little.
Spread.
Little,
Right,
you gotta
spread
stop
out.
dying to that.
Gotta
Dog,
stop dying.
You telling me?
Yeah, crap.
It's an ongoing
All right.
progress.
All right, here comes balls. Here comes
Let's see
balls.
what I got.
Everybody else, bombshells. There's only 3 of them.
Shit.
There's a Scrapmaster at Star,
Watch your feet. Debuff on you.
which it looks like Nox is
Watch your feet.
gonna be late on.
Defensive.
I was
All right.
positioned right next to a small, but it was taken immediately.
Watch your feet.
Oh, I didn't mean to charge to that.
I mean, the moment you get the ball thing, like, you stop DPS and you immediately go try and find a nice lineup of small ones.
Debuff
Oh, I
on
did
you.
that, but someone else
Towards your area.
found the same one.
Something done right.
Yeah, okay. All right. Get to the gateway-ish. We got a lot of trash here.
Watch your step.
Go, go, go.
Time to take out the trash.
Hit
That was crispy. I don't blame you for that death because that was just kind of messy.
Spread. Debuff
Spread.
on you.
Get wrecked.
All right, here comes new balls.
Special coming.
Ain't
Taunt
seen
boss.
nothing yet.
Go, go, go. Everybody else, bombshells.
Spread. Watch your feet. Debuff on you.
Trapmasters.
Watch your feet.
Trapmasters. Broke, I think. Yours.
Defensive.
Definitely killed somebody.
Bomb definitely kills somebody.
Yeah, we only did one of the bombs, right?
Spread.
Yeah, there was one.
Was the Roku's Trapmasters over here?
I can't recall.
What quadrant was the bomb?
Well,
in?
when the boss is in that quadrant, it's tough to do anything.
Yeah, it's tough. It is tough, yeah.
Oh, I'm at
So
a
I'll
timber.
hang out
That sucks.
over here, so that's why it's.
Yeah, just there is always one, right? There is one in every quadrant. It doesn't
So on
look
the
like
second one, there's one on every quadrant.
and every subsequent one after that. Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yep. There's
Understood.
always one in every quadrant. It does look like the spawns are like slight movements, but there's always one in every quadrant. So it seems. So I certainly haven't seen one with 2 yet. Which makes sense. All right. Probably two more polls. We go until the food buff wears out. Here we go.
My food buff says 39 minutes.
Oh,
5,
mine says 7.
4,
So
3, 2,
Time to
1.
teach you young pups a lesson.
It's Panda.
Because I'm really good at this game.
Yeah.
He's not a panda.
I just need
Spread.
Spread.
Not the time.
Debuff on you.
I pulled aggro.
Crap.
Here comes balls.
Special coming.
Ain't
Taunt boss.
seen nothing yet.
Balls. Go, go, go. Find a little one. Everybody else, bombshells. There's a scrap master
Spread.
and star.
Debuff
I did
on
not
you.
see the bombshell back there. Oh, I didn't hit that though.
Possibly
Defensive.
crispy.
Yeah, I didn't. The bombshell that was back there that he hit spawned like way off my screen, so I didn't even know there was one back there. I didn't even look.
I'm not spec'd into that heal.
You were clear in purple.
Spread.
Well, I was
Debuff
already
on
cleared
you.
all of my green area.
If you want something done right,
If you notice, green is empty.
Watch your step.
yourself.
Take the gateway.
One trash thing.
More trash for the pot.
After the bomb that was way back there that somebody already hit.
Jess, we just aren't going to talk about that one.
Dude, I'm sitting here and
Spread.
spamming the thing and it's not working. Not like clicking. I'm using my.
You were way too far away from the gateway.
You knocked me away from it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but you
Special
were
coming.
like closer to where
Turned
10
boss.
was.
Nothing
You were like
yet.
over here. Alright. Try to practice doing the bombs.
Spread.
Cody,
Debuff
gotta
on
get the
you.
little stuff
No.
first.
Somebody hit a.
I did.
Yeah.
Watch your
Somebody hit a
feet.
crab giant and a
Defensive.
bomb.
So
See,
the
Cody,
boss cannot
you
sit
need to,
green.
Cody, you need to define that there. Sorry, what? I mean, there's way too much trash there, and like, or
Keep it
burning
under
trash.
my clean, yes, and I
That's why
can't
Mythic was
recall.
hitting the bombs over top.
Yeah, I mean, the like I said, that one's the toughest.
There's 4 in there.
Yeah.
And the boss. And
Yeah.
like
I mean,
and a
there's gonna be 4 there, like regardless of what.
So we should move the boss between green and purple at that point to get him out of your way then?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that probably would have helped me earlier too.
Because the bombshells spawn next to the boss. There's 2.
I
Well,
mean,
they
there's
could
5.
spawn further out. They're getting like pulled in with dagger once they're free.
Correct, but there's always 2 that spawn next. There's 2 that always
Yeah.
spawn next to the bosses.
It's the 5 closest medium piles. That's where the bombshells go.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Schwartzen, like the key was you needed to find those 2 little ones that were just along the wall. Actually, maybe they were over there more, right, leading towards your zone early on, right? That should have been like probably your first pickups over there. So, what do you mean you couldn't move at the start? You got like 5 seconds after when you get the ball.
I think he means once he got the ball, he was stuck between 2
Oh,
piles,
yeah,
bouncing
yeah.
around like a beach ball at a Nickelback concert.
Yeah. I'm saying before that, like you almost had enough little piles along the side there to probably get medium like right there, because it doesn't take much. But you just the moment you get it, you gotta stop DPS and find little piles to go.
And the like blue circles spawn
All right,
that have the.
Yeah, we'll just go with this.
5,
This will be the
4,
this will be the last
3,
pull.
2, 1.
Time to teach you young pups a lesson.
Spread.
I think I waited long enough. I can open up now.
On you.
Spread.
Get wrecked.
Special coming. Taunt boss.
Nothing yet.
Balls. Go. Everybody else on bombshells.
That green or what? Green's a worse color than the orange was.
Star and purple.
Spread. Debuff on you.
Dude.
Watch your feet. Defensive.
No. Was that Jess out there in purple?
Yeah, I got him, didn't I?
Yeah. Yep, you did. Yeah. It was really close, but you got him.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you just leave the boss where he normally is? I think I can do it. I think I know what I can do.
Well, he's fine for now, but then when we get to that part, I know where to move him.
All right, spread.
Debuff on you.
Spread out.
If you want something done right,
Go towards the gateway.
Watch your step.
Go.
Yeah, that didn't work.
time to take out the trash.
Beautiful.
Yeah, this
Really nice. All right, fire circles are coming. Spread out. Don't light trash on fire.
Spread. Debuff on you.
That's him lighting the trash on fire. That's fine. Here comes balls.
Special coming. Taunt boss.
Nothing yet.
Stop what you're doing. Go do the balls. Everybody else, bombshells. There's gonna be a scrap master in your quadrant. Go get
I'm
him.
stuck and I can't actually move.
Spread.
Oh, that's a really bad glitch.
Debuff on you.
More trash.
Don't do
Defensive.
trash.
Word.
And Roke ran into a bombshell, looks like.
Well,
No, the bomb went off. Or
Yeah, big bomb went off.
Keep an undermine clean, yeah, since I can't recall.
I mean,
I mean, I think you did, but it wasn't like.
100% did.
Wasn't like kill us, yeah.
Don't bombshells need to be dead by the time we got to run into the boss though? Like
They aren't necessarily going to be, depending on who like is in bombs and stuff. But they should be pretty close, and they should definitely be moving to the point where like you should be able to avoid them. But all right. We're gonna call it there for tonight.
That happened?
Okay.
Rogue, did you run into me there?
Yeah, I bounced off somebody too.
Yeah, you bounced me, and I saw all the bombs around the boss, and I like freaked out, and somehow I managed to just turn and hit the boss, like without hitting the scrap.
Like I bounced back from you and hit one.
Yeah.
Because I shot the
yeah,
gap too that was there.
Go watch some videos on how to do the ball stuff if you're still confused or whatever. Download the stop sign WeCore if you're hitting the bombshells, but that is literally the fight. Yeah, we're done for the night. That is literally the fight though. So
Gotta watch
that's
this
it.
epic clip I'm about to post in general. Blizzard in their small indie company.
They have multiple dollars.
Multiple real dollars.
So check out that clip.
The person that this boss definitely had dirty mind. I mean, they named the boss Sticks. He's got crabs and balls.
Dag, what the fuck?
It's because you tried to whatever your X key is, that hover.
The socials command has a cooldown.
Yes, I hovered and I was mid hover.
Yep.
As the ball hit and
Since it's been done recently up above, it can't be done again for
Well, I imagine once you're
a little while.
off, you probably start moving again.
Nope. It hard bugs you.
Yep.
There's a
just
few
stuck.
classes that you just can't use movement that late. You need to use it earlier.
All right.
I think the cooldown is like 10 minutes or something.
But someone needs to give them more budget so they can go from $14 to $15.
Or you can
That
you can just make yourself a cancel macro.
That's it for raid.
Anybody want to crest farm?
Yes.
So is it more efficient to do 2s than it is to do like 9s?
It's
No.
more efficient to do 8s.
12s. I think it's more efficient to do 12s. No?
Only if you're timing them in efficient
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, even if you aren't, like, you're still getting the same amount of crests as a 10, not timing it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I get 20 per 12, right? Isn't it 20?
You get
If you
20 per
time it.
12, and you
Timed,
get
yeah.
16 per untimed 12.
Yeah.
But the thing
would
is, if
be
you get 16 on a 10 and you're doing it like 8 minutes faster per dungeon, 8 to 10 minutes faster per dungeon, it's probably
I don't know that you would. I don't know that you are doing it 8 minutes faster.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you're doing it 8 to 10 minutes faster, then you should be farming.
Like,
way
yeah,
higher
you should
than
definitely
that.
be in 12s. 'Cause you'll be flying through them.
I mean, I could see a world. How many crests do you get for an 8 timed?
12
12,
No.
maybe 10.
or 14.
No, it's 14.
It's got.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is
I
it?
could.
No, it's
It's
12. It's
14, yeah.
12.
I could see a world where even at 12.
What delves are up? That one? That one's a
You
quick
gotta
one.
upgrade every time.
I mean,
Like,
I was in a group
yeah.
yesterday that was farming 10s in like 16 minutes.
I mean, it
The
depends
short
on your
answer
team,
is,
though. It
yeah,
depends on your comp.
yeah. The
That's
short
all
answer
basic.
is that it doesn't really matter. Like they're all pretty decent farms.
So-
Like
So do you think the balls bounce off of the Warlock Gate?
I wouldn't think so. No.
Okay.
No,
Something bounces me when I hit that thing. There's nothing there. I don't know what it is.
If you're not big enough for a pile, you have the piles bounce you.
I'm
Yeah.
full. I think I'm full size.
Is there a
Or-
medium trash pile there and you're not? Oh, well, yeah, that I guess.
Or
full size.
or the pylon.
I am full size.
potentially.
The
pylon-
pylon's dead.
Okay.
It's your
No.
Warlock Gate. I'm bouncing off the Warlock Gate.
There's no way.
Well, let's watch the video. I got the footage. You also see Gherkin go flying into the. I
let's-
rocket leagued him into the goal.
Let's check the tapes.
Check the tapes.
Rocket League.
Rewind them.
Rocket League? Where?
I am down to do 12s though, or any sort of keys. I don't really care.
Anybody else want to run Mythics?
Oh, I was supposed to talk to this dude.
I'm going to bed here soon.
You carry your
I
torch, you
wanna-
light the city.
Okay.
I probably should not stay up too late tonight,
For you.
actually.
There's Gherkin into the goal. See him
Uh-huh.
bounce off your gate. Your gate's right here. Bounced off the gate into the bomb.
Isn't that where Dag is bugged out?
Maybe.
Yeah, dude.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
You're
there's a
bouncing off
dragon.
of me.
Yeah, you're bouncing off a Dag.
That's
what
where
did
I'm
Dag
bugged
do?
out. I hovered
Those
to
webs
get
will
out,
summon
but like
Rubians.
at the
Don't stand in
exact
'em.
time that
Watch
the
your step.
ball went on me,
All right, let's
So-
kill some of these.
And
Yeah.
he just doesn't move then.
yeah, it freezes
So-
me.
Oh, I
So
see
you're-
the little ball there.
Yeah,
Okay, I see.
yeah,
it. That's what I bounced
yeah.
off then.
So it was another ball. Thank God.
See?
If I had to fucking move my gateway, I would have.
So look at this.
Cried.
I
The
shot
gateway's
the
not that
gap.
far out,
I didn't
though.
hit a bombshell till I
Get
bounced
out the
off
way!
Yeah, then that was fine. That was fine.
You won't
Although I
hit
think
us
a
with
big
that
bomb
one.
though went off, which
Maybe.
right.
With
I think
that much damage, most likely a bit went off. Because
So all right. So
It was-
now
it-
now
it'd
that
be-
I'm
it'd be
looking
the
at the screen, so
star.
the circle is my timer to hit the balls.
Yep.
I was looking at the bomb thing, thinking, "Oh, we got to hit the balls," but that's telling me the bombs are going to dead.
Yes. Yep. Which whoever is star, who's star there on the left? Oh, it's Dag, obviously.
me, just chilling
yeah,
in
yeah.
the thing.
Yeah.
I
How'd
got
that egg
busy
survive?
time tonight. I don't think I went to a different
It's
quadrant.
So I actually had 3 different quadrants tonight, but
So funny.
you probably should get largely like you probably only bounce between 1 to 2 of them. At least for the first like 2 ball sets. Right? It probably changes on every subsequent one after that because it will kind of go around the room. But there is a priority to it
Started over.
as far as like melee gets ones that are, or it tries to give melee ones that are closer. So
Yeah, I got star most times with the odd circle or purple.
Yep.
Greetings,
So I remember getting
outsider.
purple
May
ones
the
because I'm like,
shadows
I've never
pass you
gotten
by.
purple. It's always been star.
Oh, it's the ambush one. Okay, got it. Let me get myself some more space.
Like there's going to be a scrapmaster in your zone. You just got to treat them the same, right? All the zones are
Yeah.
essentially identical. You just got to do the same mechanics in a slightly different spot. So
Except for the one that has a giant boss in the middle of it.
Yep. Well, yeah, the tanks definitely have tanks definitely have the worst of it.
I made a
I'm
meme
playing it.
about it, so you're good.
For sure.
Like,
And like, I mean, our DPS is going to be better when Tooler's back.
I mean, DPS isn't really an issue.
for
I guess
sure.
killing.
No,
killing
but getting the
bombs,
bombshells and
yeah.
getting them moving, right? That when I say DPS, that's what I mean by DPS. Because honestly, like DPS on essentially everything else on this fight is almost non. Like, I mean, it just doesn't matter all that much. So
Yeah, I think we 20% sticks on Lust alone.
Yeah, it's pretty high.
We just need to take that weak core and disable everything but the marker.
Dag and I need a healer and a tank if anybody wants to go.
For what level?
12s.
I'll do one.
Charging. Move.
I'll be around for 12s tomorrow, but I should not stay up too late tonight.
Anybody want a tank?
What are you doing?
12s.
12. We have a 12
Probably
TOP.
Hunter, Hunter.
All right, I'll go.
Yeah, we got a lot of green in here.
This is a trap.
Anyway, I will within the next week look into at least look into how Boomkin plays on sticks.
You don't necessarily have to. Like if we, especially with Gherkin swapping, like that's 3 Boomkins. Like
Bran is useless as hell.
we don't have to have another.
There's a mob here to kill, and he's over there with him and his dino over there just chilling.
The ads are blowing up pretty quickly.
I would like to give you the option.
The AI on Bran is really shit.
Roke, I sent
The
you
crabs aren't. The crabs are not blowing up.
Look at this idiot. He ain't doing anything.
Yes, that's the only ones. The hyenas and everything else are dying, but like
Here he comes. He's gonna join the fight now.
Once in a while, there's a scrap master that doesn't get interrupted, but it's hard. I think it's just because, I think it's because like people die or something. So I'm not as worried about that at this point, anyway.
What level? Which key are we doing?
I have. What do I have?
You have a 13.
I have a dark flame. I can drop it to a 12 if you guys want to do the dark flame. That's easy.
Let's just do a 13.
And
I need
already
like
have
2 minutes. I'll be right back.
I already have gear that's at least passable for Boomkin because I have an intellect weapon and intellect trinkets.
Yeah, we have enough to do a 13. Let's just send the 13.
Do we have a 13 floodgate by chance?
Your guy, whoever you invited, does.
Try.
And next goal is that way.
It's a 14 floodgate, which is pretty much impossible.
Even better.
It's it on a 13 is the only thing I need left for.
Oh, I see how to. You're gonna go up this
the
way.
First boss
Very
is
hard
like
key.
is stupid hard, and double
First boss is
devastation.
stupid hard.
Yeah, there's so much damage on the first
There's so
boss.
much damage on Big
I do like 2.5 million and everyone still dies.
I don't think with this comp we're doing a 14 or 13 floodgate, to be honest with you.
If you had like a real group, it would be a lot easier, but
We're way too squishy for
Okay,
that.
we'll just do my dark flame then.
We could do it like a 12 floodgate. I think
I'd-
13 would be
I
pushing
think you'd
it.
rather keep the 14 just in case.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to dark flame though.
Look around. There's treasure here.
Charging. Move.
Ah.
Interrupt.
Okay, at least a couple more mobs. Get over here.
Charging. Move.
Let's come hither.
Charging. Move.
Don't stand there.
Charging. Move. Charging. Move.
Ah. Chaos.
Charging.
Where are we
Move.
going?
Dark flame.
Or dark flame.
You won't hit us with that one.
13.
Yeah, if you're cool with that.
Nope, I want 10s. Lower.
All right, it's lowered to a 10. Get in here.
All right.
Charging. Move.
I get a few more mobs.
Look at how
Actually, my health's dropping quite a bit.
the clip I just posted when Rogue hit me.
Yeah, because Dag's there. Like I bounced you off Dag into the boss.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going all out.
It's all their
Good.
fault.
Be useful, Bran.
Charging. Move.
Like my screen glitched.
To be fair, I mean, yeah, it kind of makes
Interrupt.
sense, right? Dag's doing something that like shouldn't be possible.
Basically.
Oh,
He is
you
the one.
did. Did you even hit Dag?
Yeah, he hit
I
me.
I,
Yeah, I bounced.
I hit the
into him.
boss. I know that. I barely missed his scrap bomb there.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, that was good. That was good, Jurgen.
I
You
mean,
recovered
it's a
nicely.
complete accident.
Yep.
But I was
No,
like,
that doesn't matter. Don't tell
Watch
it
your
it's
yeah,
bad.
step.
it's very skillful. I was like thinking, if I just hit him at this angle.
Task failed successfully.
This is the dream team group here. 2 evokers and a hunter.
I don't even fuck.
Y'all are gonna
man.
get just it.
I am
Y'all are gonna be
sensing-
in there a while, aren't you?
We'll be fine. Dag, are you good?
I'm fixing a weak order real quick. Are you glowing and pulling them back in here?
This would be a nasty pull.
Okay.
Let's go for it. Pull everything.
Make sure you're in the right.
Pop lots of cooldowns.
Charging. Move.
Okay,
Yep,
feels
check
good.
it.
Alright, I'm
Check
good.
your trinkets.
The Boomy was pumping too.
Definitely getting some spikes and damage here.
Charging. Move.
Warrior could never. I'm just kidding. That's a really good fight for Fury.
Do we want to bounce down to group
Charging.
2?
Move.
Sure.
Okay, bye.
I don't like the camera angles here. These all that's left is the boss once this guy goes down. Oh, nope, there's one more intern. I'll just pull him into the boss. You can come with me.
Mystical did like taking the ball every time or not taking it every time, did that like feel manageable from a taking standpoint? Like just having just one tank do it as opposed to alternate?
Watch your step.
That's easily doable. I mean, either way we do it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it seemed like that was fairly easy for you guys to make.
I do think Roke is right. That moving that boss in that one spot probably solves a lot of issues in that one area.
Yeah.
It's not a big movement either. It's just instead of being on green, he's in between green and purple.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I got no problem with that.
That probably would have solved a few of my bomb fragments anyway as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I got no problem with that.
Watch your step.
Yeah, and you do have the tanks just have the toughest one because there's just gonna be bombshells in your area almost, essentially every time. So.
It's a good thing Roke did a few pulls and add that perspective, because I didn't even think about the fact that the boss is there, the fragments are there.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured we had 15 minutes left, give it a try just to make
Watch
sure we
your
aren't
step.
missing something. And because the ads didn't really seem to be a problem from or at least nothing that you couldn't also do that he was doing. So
That's pretty much run around and beating on ranged anyway. Like, barely any of the hyenas get the melee until the end.
Yep. Yeah, and the Scrap Masters, there's nothing you as a tank can do about those. So.
I basically use taunt every 8 seconds to grab one hyena at a time. That's the best I can do. Unless they're in melee, then I could use Ravager and other stuff to pick them up quickly.
Do the bombshells have aggro tables? They do, don't
Yeah, that's why they end up on the boss. They pretty much come to me or Roke whenever they get loosed.
Okay. That's
why moving the boss actually made sense. Just didn't think about that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. We got that figured out. So, or a piece of it figured out. Believe it or not, I think we actually got
Fantastic!
we got a little bit further tonight than I actually thought we were going to. Truthfully,
Rune Quest. Where are my Gilded Crests at? Oh, there.
because we actually saw the third set. That was which one was that?
Fantastic!
It was like 50%.
So my second 11 of the week was only 7 Gilded Crests. So only you get the 20 bonus ones only in the first one weekly, probably. And then 7 for the second and third for delves, so they're not really farmable. It's worth doing 111 per week for sure. Getting that 27 bonus is really huge, but this second one was only worth 7. And I gotta imagine the third one's gonna be the same.
Yeah, third one's just gonna be 7. Yep. So. Wow, yeah, we actually
Fantastic!
Yeah, we had that 55% pull where we actually made it to the third set with no deaths. Wow.
I'll be ending stream now though, and after this.
Yeah, I didn't expect us to do that all night. I expected us just to be in the first.
I was talking about your earlier bleeds. We had no rogue to distract the boss.
For every pull except that one, so
we blamed you.
Well, we'll take that.
Now Bleach shows up on the stream. I'm telling him I'm blaming him for the boss. If we had him to distract the boss, we could have cleaner pulls.
I don't know what happened with Lit Earth, but
we didn't one-shot it, so he was out.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's what, he was like, "Oh, I didn't realize we were doing." I mean, I don't know. Maybe something came up.
Yeah, that reminded me like of keep pugging. Like, oh shit, first wipe, I'm out.
Yeah.
Bro was there for 10 minutes. 10 entire
It is an excellent
minutes.
day for a race.
Yeah.
Come fly
Which
with
is
us.
just such a pain because then we had to pull Red back in. I mean, not that, or I mean, actually, we ended up pulling Jess in, but like when Red was already in the group before, you know. Is there any way I can raid without dealing with you people?
Hurtful.
Oh, man.
Time for some Spyro.
Hi, kid.
Sounds amazing.
Oh, hey, there's the shoot. Speaking of
on?
somebody I'm not dealing with anymore. No.
Right. Did you a favor?
Yeah.
Hey, I noticed that
Matthew?
you weren't on the raid sign up for next week. When is that going to change?
I hit a tree. Bastard tree.
Oh man, I wonder why.
Yeah, you sure.
Let's go and smooth to that tree.
Sign up button.
Isn't Cataclysm Classic like almost done?
Yeah, it's freaking done. I'm working my way out of it.
Mob's gonna be pretty big. That's one of the most popular expansions next to Wrath.
Mob, yeah.
Yeah, when's that drop though?
Well, people are already playing with the beta, but they'll start dropping. I mean, they'll probably drop this summer.
I'm kind of tempted to play
Sounds
Mop
like we're gonna get
because,
the shoot back for a couple months.
Mop had some great raiding. Like, so many great raids were in Mop.
Dude, the shoot.
Yeah, I didn't start.
You come in here and Boop no longer has to play a paladin. It's all your fault.
I know. I want to watch him pally for a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, but
then
doesn't
Boop has to play Druid.
I need Boop to stream like from him so I can see what he's doing.
Okay.
End my suffering.
I'm done for the night. Thanks for watching that shit show, which was playing with balls.
I don't do that anymore. Don't worry.
I thought you meant you literally wanted to watch him while he played.
I'll see you all Tuesday. I don't know if we're gonna extend or re-clear. I should ask that.
Wait, I mean, there's technique to
Well,
drinking that while you're playing.
That's
Just got
true.
it down.
What are the plans for next Tuesday? Are we gonna extend this, or we are gonna re-clear the first 2 or whatever?
Honestly, I don't know. Like,
Next week is a buff week though, so like If people don't have their buff yet, we should honestly just queue looking for raid ring real quick before we start.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what we do next week. To answer your question, yeah, I think it's just I'll probably honestly I'll probably post a question in Discord to be like, what pieces of gear do you still need off the first three bosses? Right.
My issue is the gears on Rick, and that's also clearly not a easily re-clear. So
it's easier than what it was this last week. There were a lot of things working against us for our whatever 10 or 12 pulls that we had on them this week.
I will honestly say not having a priest hurt us a lot.
Not having a priest hurt. Also, the fact that Crispy, I mean, which was the priest, and Tuller were both gone, who were essentially like our top two, like backup soakers slash third P1 soakers. Having both of them gone hurt as well. Just from a like logistics and like keeping those things drained standpoint.
Upgrade anything?
So I think it would be easier
22
for us to, I mean, like it's still not going to be like just fall over probably. But it should be easier. It should also be easier after like a full week of people getting like uncapped crests and stuff too, because Rick is a boss where gear largely makes a difference. So you kill ads faster, you're quicker to run to the amplifiers in the intermission. You know, you don't get MC'd as easily on the sound frontal.
Be true.
Then it literally just becomes just the dodge orbs in the intermission and the boss is dead. So
I think I should upgrade a trinket next.
If I had to guess, we probably do one more clear.
Maybe not that trinket.
Of the first three. And then we start just extending.
This one. It's got primary stat.
All in on sticks. So
Oh
actually,
no.
I'm 100% going to do that because it would be silly to extend now with reverb not dead. And like we would.
I'll do the gloves.
Farewell. We saved reverb for. Well, that's an interesting thought.
Have I broken 670? No. I'm behind by a lot.
For whenever we kill sticks to get a vault slot that week that we kill sticks.
I need to grind keys, so I need to do. I just need to grind 12s. I got a 12.
Ooh.
Where's it at?
That's an interesting thought.
I probably won't do it tonight, not after midnight. I want to do it tomorrow.
Actually, we could do that.
Where is my key?
Bosses.
There it is.
Potentially do it after.
No, that's not it.
Too.
There it is. Theater of Pain.
Yeah.
Just can we skip to one arm?
Yeah, dude. I wish.
Yeah.
You know, if we got in there quicker, we could have skipped to Muggsy.
That's true.
Honestly, I think one arm would be easier because that's just a gear check. There's not much execution failure there.
There's still some. I would put it in kind of the same realm though now as like Sprocket. Truthfully, Sprocket is quite a bit of gear check too.
Yeah, can you beat the chaos?
Yeah, and like, and in Sprocket's case, it's actually like the quicker he dies, like the less chaos you have to deal with, right? So, I don't know. I can tell you that Styx is dying at a pretty nice rate right now as far as
communication
like boss health and
initiated.
Stuff, so. I guess I can go double check, but
if he dies, he dies.
That reminds me, I gotta do some mod fixing.
who was the last?
But I'll do that off stream.
Kill Sprocket.